Yeah, the Thai noodle, fucking right. Definitely got it.
Shout out Ty Nola.
Definitely
I
got it.
had to try the latte, all that shit. Like
Mm.
I tried, the full experience because I ain't never really had Thai food.
Yep. When I first went there with Drev, we bought all we was okay.
Right off, yeah.
I'm like, man, this look good, but it's not nothing that's out of the norm for you though, P2 at the same time. But it's stuff you probably didn't see that go together that actually go together. And it's good. Like for instance, all right, like for they garnish and stuff, they use like cucumbers and stuff. So with they fried rice, Pdot, you could get you a fried rice combination fried rice. You know what come with that, right?
Yeah.
I ain't got to tell you about that from just regular Chinese food. But they put their own little Thai mix and seasonings with it. Still taste like fried rice now. Still got your meats, got your shrimp, whatever you gonna have. And they put the carrot shavings and the cucumbers on the side of that motherfucker. And it's like, wait, what? What is we doing here? But it's you don't have to mix it or nothing, it's just on the side, like for garnish type shit.
Right.
But you could eat that by itself and it still go with it. Or you could eat it without it or eat it together. Yeah, bro. Like I was just telling with the gumbo ramen. They do it with the snow crab. They give you a big snow crab with your shit. And they got all the fixings in there as you like you would eat a regular gumbo. I think besides okra. That's probably the only thing. It's not an okra gumbo.
No.
I'll give it a try.
Closest you get to
I have no idea
it's
where
good.
it's at, but I'll find it.
I know that. Similar.
It's right. It's closer to me. It's in the east, off a bullet.
Wait, I think I know where that place at. Did they wait, is that Bullet?
It's in like a little
strip mall.
It's in
little
the
strip shop.
Willen,
Yeah, it's in a little strip right
thing.
behind. Yep.
They got a tattoo studio next door.
Yeah, it's next to it. It's connected to it. It's right next door to it. Yep.
Yeah, I've been over there. I wanted to go get me some work done over there. Some another set of tattoos.
Yeah, the tattoo and massage shop right next to it. Yep.
Yeah,
they got white dude. Yeah, Shout out to Ty Nola dude.
Yeah, I've been there before. But I never got a chance to like actually dine in because it was like one of those little events for children that they had out there, and they it was serving like fried chicken, and it was giving the children like
yeah, I don't be doing stuff like that.
What them tattoos is they not permanent, the temporary tattoo.
Okay.
And it was a lot of fun, bro. So I was thinking about like, fuck, I'll go over there and just see what they got. But now that y'all see and told me about it, I'm like, wait,
it's a nice, it's a homey little place too. It's a nice little corner, It's only a few, few tables in there, so it's real homey like in there. So
right.
And I'm telling you, don't be going there, be trying to be motherfucking junkyard dog and shit with that spicy food. Cause my dog, I'm telling you, do not order nothing spicy if you not ready, dog. Because they spicy is a different spicy, and they got medium spicy and all that type of stuff. I thought I was doing. Look, I thought I was doing so when I said a little bit of spice. Shit.
They fuck with.
I see. They spice different. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know, P. Don't go there playing with that man. I forgot the man's name. Shout out to him though. He's a Dunbar alumni, fellas. I found out. Him and his wife. His wife is Thai. He's black. He's from the city. The owners, Peter. Yeah. So they did the blend of kind of like you could say their relationship. She's half Thai, half soul food. So it's like bow. They put it together and made the restaurant type shit. So
and came
Brown
up with fire to
warned
put
you.
down.
He gonna warn you. Now, bro, we do it's spicy. Now we do spicy. Now you sure you can handle that spicy? He'll tell you, bro. Don't go there trying to be junkyard dog and Jimmy Swagger and shit. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Oh yeah, bro, I'm gonna try this spice. No, I'm not a eat spice. Oh yeah, bro. It's doing all that. Go ahead.
Going there playing with your tongue in your belly at the same time, huh, bro?
I'm warning you now.
Drop your
I ain't getting nothing spicy, boy. I said, oh no, I don't even want nothing.
You did it too, Tap? You tried the spice too, though?
I ain't getting nothing spicy.
Bro, I'm telling you, I did that one time, bro. I would never do it again, brother. I would never get nothing spicy from Pdot Nola. And I got, like I said, I got like low spice. Like I said, they got the levels to the. I was like, man, they get hotter than this.
Yeah,
bro, the rice,
it's
the rice was
but
damn
like
near
different,
unedible.
It's different type of fucking spices they use. They don't use the same type of stuff.
Yes,
brother. Put me in the mind of Reed Seafood before Katrina.
That shit is a challenge, though. I'm telling you.
I have to ask you, you want the mild or you want the spicy, bro? We would get the mild, and the mild was like hot as fuck. Like, if this shit is mild, bitch, what the?
I know.
What shit?
What's
the hot taste like that? If this
that's how I felt when I ordered my shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's how I felt. I'm like, oh hell no. I ain't.
Then don't. But again, that's like I fucked around with that. You know, when I was working at that
DD 504 Peachhead was good with it
and brought some of that bullshit home. Oh. Just a little dab of do you. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
To put that shit on your food while your food hot, and then mix it in.
That's like wasabi. Boy, before you eating that shit.
We had with that shit, Carolina Reaper in it. That shit I gave y'all.
Nah, I don't care if nobody say wasabi the hottest shit I ever had ever. I ain't had nothing hotter than wasabi.
I done ate wasabi before.
I tasted it. I didn't eat it, but I tasted it. It does. But I didn't taste stuff spicier than wasabi too. I'm gonna agree with Pdot on that one though. I didn't taste shit hotter than wasabi.
I ain't go that hot.
You talking about that green paste? That green paste?
Yeah, I ain't go no hotter than that.
Yeah, bro. Go get that. Go get that Pdot Nola fried rice spicy, child. You ain't gonna want.
I don't want it.
With Carolina Reaper in that shit, man. That's probably what you get. Either that or that Trinidad Scorpion.
And people be talking about the ghost pepper. Ghost pepper, all right, but it's not as spicy as people be making it out to be.
Now, if you get a hold to the actual ghost pepper and not the powdered ghost pepper, because I think they dial it back in that powder flavor. You know what I'm saying?
I think so too. I think they add other. Yeah, I think they do. I think they add other stuff.
You eat a real ghost pepper, then that's something you playing with something right there. Like you playing with your stomach. But
that shit should be an open challenge, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
There's a oil that they I forgot the name of it, but that hot sauce that I had gave y'all a while back, they use a oil.
Yeah, the death, huh? What it was? The death, something?
After death. Before, it's three. You got before death, after death, and
Peach, say I'm good. I'm straight on that shit.
Exactly.
I hear you, Peach.
Thank you. Well, that
shit for a challenge, Peach. It's not for regular consumption. I guarantee you that. I put money on that one. It's not that you just give to somebody just to like eat on the regular. Like it's like some stuff you try. Like because if you eat like that on a regular, bro, you was a champion, bro. You need to be getting paid to do that shit.
Bro,
that shit be hot, bro.
I had a coworker, and this food. I had brought a bottle. Matter of fact, I had brought a bottle to the job site. The dude was like, "Yeah, y'all got some hot sauce." I was like, "Come to think about it, bro, I got some hot sauce at home." I said, I gave him a warning. I said, "Bro, the shit really, really hot." Like I gave everybody.
Oh man, I can handle that.
Bro, that boy put all, and I told him, don't just pour the bottle. You just put a couple of drops on first, and man,
see what your
bottle in that shit. And stirred it up. I see the steam coming out the plate. I'm like, bro, please don't eat that shit like that, bro. Let that food cool down a little bit, bro, please. Man, that boy ate that shit and turned red as a motherfucker.
That's where I fucked up at too when I ate that rice, fellas. That's where I fucked up at too. It was hot straight out.
and put that fucking
It was hot
sauce
straight
in
out the
like,
microwave off the reheat, yeah. But man, I had to eat that shit in increments because it was so good, but it was so fucking hot though. Not even like the steam was helping it, like you're saying, Pete. Like the steam was
yeah,
helping the motherfucking
making that shit hot as a motherfucker.
I said, oh hell no. I can't do it. It's a wrap.
Matter of fact,
Man, I put that plate down like 4-5 times and came back to it.
I think you had called me the first time you had tried it. Like, bro, why the fuck you didn't tell me that shit with that fucking house, bro?
Well, I'm telling you, don't
Oh,
try
I think
to
you did tell me we had the wing challenge in my house. Me and the kids. Yeah, we did the wing challenge. Yeah, I did the wing challenge with that, boy. You already told me about them. I already know. You gave me like 3 of them, 3 different kinds.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, after that, before that,
one of them had a little flavor to it. It was, I forgot the name of the other 2, but the one you gave, the spiciest one was the one with the debt on it. I think I still got the bottom here. Lord.
If you still got some, boy, that's
I think that bottle still lurking because we ate the other ones. We ate the other ones. It's called this one after that. Yeah, this the after that.
That's the one with the black and gold label, huh?
It's black and red and white with the fire under the skull.
Yeah.
It's Blair's.
The before death one
Blairs.
was the one with the blue, red, and white.
That nigga said before that. And the other one you gave me was the Lola's, P.
Yeah, that was the Trinidad Scorpion.
Yeah, the Scorpion and the Family Reserve. Very hot. It's just very hot. And you gave me a Scorpion one.
Like
we ate the Scorpion. That Scorpion was good.
A couple of boxes of that shit.
Hot.
Ooh.
But yeah, tonight,
bro, go ahead with the intro, Pete. I'm gonna say,
we just gonna be talking about hold on, let me pull it up. Hey, look at it.
Who's already on the screen?
What's good, people?
I know that. But I'm saying, truth be told, is the name of my season, and episode 1 is "Ain't No Love in the Hustle." So today, I'm ask y'all, can you chase success without losing yourself in the process? Hustle versus hard. Which one you pick over? Street wisdom, what hustle taught you, and shit. That's it. Final thoughts, and then we're gonna go into another news after that or whatever. So we're flipping it this time, trying something different or whatever. But I'm one of the hosts of today. I am Choptracks.
Silent Child 17, go son.
And Pdot On The Spot.
So we're gonna start with that question for both of y'all. It don't matter who go first. Can you chase success without losing yourself in the process?
You could go first, Pete.
I'm gonna say yes and no.
Contradiction.
You gotta explain it.
Break it down, player.
You can chase success, but if you're gonna chase success, chase the success that you know will benefit you in the long run, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, right? But there are those who chase success just out of wanting to be successful and famous and loved by everyone, and find themselves miserable later on in life because you find that with all your success, the only reason you were even loved is because of that level of success you've achieved. You see what I'm saying? So if you find something that you can do that you can be successful at, and something that you love that's going to build you up at the same time, then that's something different. That's why I'm saying yes and no.
Okay. What you got, Silent?
Yeah, just for the audience and for my frame of thought, repeat it one more time for me.
The question.
Yeah.
All right. Can you chase success without losing yourself in the process?
Okay. I would say, can you chase success without losing yourself? Because and that's kind of hard because when you say losing yourself, that could mean different things as well, and I'm gonna explain that part. Uh, the famous Eminem song. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better, right? So that's a part of success. Losing yourself into the work that's gonna make you successful, if that makes sense. Now, if you say losing yourself, like as far as mentally, you become something else, and physically, it's harming you, kind of like what P that was speaking on that part, then you're not only losing yourself when all that's happening, you actually killing yourself. You about to do like 50 Cent, homie. Get rich or die trying.
Mm-hmm.
So these type of sayings is out here for people. I don't think people put the context in the sayings and what does it actually mean when they do that. So a lot of times the hustle or the success or the drive to get whatever you trying to achieve, it gets lost in translation about what does it actually mean when you say lose yourself. Um, some things some things that you enter, you might have to lose yourself. You might have to be out of body to get something to achieve that. Let's give you a good example. Climbing high as mountains, fellas, and then put a rope across that motherfucker, and then tightrope walk across two mountains. You can't be
You
thinking
ain't
about your
born for no
daughter.
shit like that.
You can't think about
You
none of
gotta
that
you
shit.
gotta get ready for that.
You gotta get in tune, homie, and it gotta be you, that rope, and the
And
motherfucking
God,
mountains. You can't think about shit.
you that rope,
at, at
God,
that
and that
point,
mountain.
God on your neck, P. Hit that nigga up there with you.
Oh,
Like,
well,
all right, brother, one more step. Go ahead. But it's just the. I think sometimes when we talk about certain things, it get lost in translation. So
But both of
I
y'all
would
basically say, I would say this, both of y'all have definitely gave both takes on it. P that gave
right.
the
That was what I was
original
about to
take.
say.
You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? You gave the take I was gonna give too is basically like sometimes like uh if I use myself for example, um anything being a parent or whatever, and just like I never knew you never know what your hard work is going to turn into, if that makes sense. So it's like you are losing yourself because you leaving that previous person to become something better. Now I think when the people talking about it, when they ask that question, I think they mean in like losing friendships or losing that type of shit or whatever, because anything else is, I mean, not really losing, like y'all just, both explained very well. Or whatever. So it's like you can't lose family though. Family can't say,
Facts.
um,
In both
or
instances too.
he
Instances.
fact. Family ain't gonna just see it as you came up. You always gonna be little Ray to Uncle Ray. It just is what it is. But that was that went how I thought it should have went. That was fire. I like that.
Let's get it, nigga. Boop,
I
boop,
like
boop,
booking the
boop.
text. So, outside of that, what is heart over hustle? Well,
Mm.
not, well, I ain't gonna say what is heart over hustle.
Oh, okay.
Do you pick heart over hustle
Question.
versus hustle?
Now,
Go ahead, P.
when you say heart over hustle, are you
Versus,
speaking
versus,
of?
versus.
Oh, okay. When you say that, are you speaking of having the courage to do it, or in the sense of, am I abandoning emotional love or physical
No.
love?
What
For the,
drives you the most? What drives you the most? The
What drive
fact
you the
that
most?
you
Following your heart or follow your hustle? Like,
following your hustle.
do you
okay, yeah,
would you
okay.
chase?
So,
Would you? Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
okay, so I would definitely say what drives me the most is, and it's kind of sad to
Yeah,
say
these
that
tough,
because
these
I
these
just
good tough questions. It makes you think for yourself too. It helps you
right.
reevaluate yourself too as a man. You know. So
And guess what?
there's no right or wrong answer neither.
I just saw a
Please
video.
know it's no right or wrong answer. Please know that. If you don't know nothing, know it's
Right.
no right or wrong answer, son.
So
We all have different experiences in life.
I would say what drives me the most, either love or hustle, love versus hustle,
Oh,
is
heart,
love.
your heart.
No, heart versus hustle. Stay on topic.
Heart. I would say my heart.
Mm.
Because can I
Go ahead.
elaborate? Can I help you with that? You saying your heart because of your children. You don't go to work because you just trying to be a hustler and look fly. You go to work because you trying to fucking
Take
feed your
care of
goddamn kids. Yeah,
take
you doing it for somebody else. That's heart. That's not hustle.
care of mm-hmm.
That's heart.
Hustle
So
is doing it for selfish gains. In
yeah,
my
you
eyes.
hustling. You
Mm-hmm.
hustling. Straight up.
Now, I'm gonna say
Now you
this
gonna
too.
hustle for good.
I just was about to say that you could actually be hustling for all the good reasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had a moment in time in my life where I hustled for a good reason, and I made the very definitive decision to say, this is not something that's going to be long term for me. This is an in and out thing. It's a quick means to an end. Once I'm finished with it, I'm finished with it. You know what I'm
Now see,
saying?
look, I'm glad you said that, right? Now later on and in other news, we're gonna have the facts and stuff about the Chauncey Billups stuff. But why your old Detroit Piston playing ass ain't let that hustle go?
Coach having that.
Why you ain't let the hustle go? Why you ain't choose hard?
He probably ain't got nobody that love him in his life like that.
Right.
Some niggas ain't. Some niggas
Well,
ain't
now,
got. Now look, chap. I'm gonna give you. Let me give you mine right quick, cause before I forget that motherfucker,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go the other way with this one, right? With the hard hustle. Some motherfuckers try to stop your hustle and use your heart against you, knowing that you have a heart
mm-hmm.
for whatever going on in their life. So
Facts.
sometimes your hustle might have to come before your heart, especially when motherfuckers is trying to use that against you. Now, a lot of
Situation.
times, yes, sir. Now, a lot of times, people try to assume that it's supposed to be one over the other. But I don't see you using your heart when it come to me though.
Mm-mm.
I don't see you putting up $10, $20 to say, here, bro, go take care of your kids, bro. Go put some gas in your tank, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So the hustle is also keeping my the hustle is also I'm saying the heart is also keeping my hustle intact. That's a part of the hustle as well, because people out here
You could be using the
use
hustle to
that.
protect your heart.
My hustle is, look, you trying to get something out of me. So by using my heart. So a part of my hustle is maintaining my heart. Is maintaining that I shouldn't be doing this for you because I know you trying to hustle me. Say, bro, don't. Excuse me. Say, bro, don't be coming around here doing that bullshit, knowing fucking well your partner gonna look out for you. But you know you could go asking for them $20 and nigga gonna come through for you.
Exactly.
So then you don't talk to a nigga for 2 weeks and shit, or you don't know what's going on with him. You know, that like that type of shit. So a lot of times we choose one, over the other one, and don't really, pay attention to how that shit really work. But sometimes you have to, bro. You have to use your hustle, you know what I'm saying, to protect your heart. So if you asking me to choose one, I don't think I can choose one. But if one is over the other, I would have to say my heart would be
over the hustle.
under the hustle, because
under the hustle.
Yeah, my heart would be under the hustle because I need my hustle to protect, and that's me making money. Because ain't nobody gonna ask me for shit if I ain't got shit. Ain't nobody want nothing from a nigga that ain't got nothing. So my hustle, my hustle got you to come ask me with my good heart for something, John. And the shit that you want from me is a part of me hustling. Yes, sir. So before I forgot that, Chop, I just want to.
Well, no, you good. You good, but I'm just saying too. The perfect fucking examples, and like Tyler said, I believe I'm leaning more towards that because sometimes you have to lead something. Some shit is pure heart. No hustle. Only way you're gonna get through it is if you get through it with your heart.
I can't be worrying about what's wrong with you, bitch. I gotta go to work.
That's a fact.
Some shit
what you going through? I gotta go do this. I'll deal with that later.
Yeah. That's just the truth about it, man. So,
two hearts don't make no money, nigga. You can rub them bitches together all you want.
You can rub them bitches together all you want. You gonna make some love faces. You can make love faces, but you ain't about to make no goddamn. That's about it. Oh, you is gonna make two. You gonna make two like a motherfucker. You gonna multiply like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, right? You ain't gonna multiply no cash, though.
Hell nah. Wham. That's what the fuck you gonna hear. Wham.
You gonna create more hearts. The church use this a lot of times too. Not the church. Yeah, not the church. A crooked pastor used that too, fellas. If we look at it like that from that situation, the church supposed to be just about heart and the love of God, right? But they gonna ask your ass for that money so they can make their hustle.
They hustling.
Oh,
give your hand to God. Give your money to the church.
Nigga ain't never seen
God. Use your heart. Ain't gonna use your heart for you to feel bad to give them.
I can't sit nobody at church that's still saying the man white. I can't even sit in there telling people to drink milk and
shit. That's weird to me too. I ain't gonna lie, Chop. If y'all still got the picture of white Caesar Borgias up there, y'all wow.
You want nigga to come in there,
y'all diabolical.
I turned that church down by default just because I seen white Jesus. Ain't no way.
Yeah, bro. In 2025, that's diabolical.
Yeah, that's diabolical.
That's crazy work, Chop. That don't make no goddamn sense, bro, at all, bro. That means nobody ain't in here reading their Bible. That means
I told you, well, we talked about it. Nobody's reading their Bible.
I'm not laughing at y'all good Christians. I'm laughing at the situation.
Oh, I am.
Y'all know
I am because they used to be on my ass back in the G. When I used to be going to church and shit, they just thought I was a gangster. I was doing all type of shit. I was getting good grades. I wasn't doing nothing. I ain't started fucking smoking till I was 21. I was already a full adult. Fucking church people tried to fuck clean over me. I'm telling you what happened. We was talking about
something else.
That shit happened. Y'all remember what I'm talking about? This dude had went in the church dressed like a woman, and the pastor was like, "Get your ass up out of here." And the people from my church, when I hosted it, they like, "Yeah, everyone's welcome." And I said, "Man, y'all crazy as a motherfucker." Them people called me everything but a child of God. They said I was going off the Judaism, and all type of shit. I say, oh man, all this because it don't say nowhere in that Bible that God said accept gay people. If anything, in the whole Bible, they trying to get away from the evil people, the ones that's doing evil shit. The whole Bible, they trying to get away from evil people. But you telling me I gotta accept that shit? Nah, you crazy as a motherfucker. And you don't know it because the first time you heard of something, you heard it from them, and you heard sound like some discrimination type shit, right?
Right.
Nah, but you don't know the story. You don't know the story. They don't know what Sodom and Gomorrah was and what happened. They don't know that shit. They don't care.
Nope. Nope.
Them niggas, you tell them niggas Sodom and Gomorrah, they'll be like, what, that's some kind of shoes or something? Where do you sell that at?
You can't just speak about prosperity. You can't just speak about prosperity and expect people to be, full off the word of God, bro. You have to tell them these stories for life lessons. I think this is the whole purpose of that. You know what I'm saying? Like DMX said, man, y'all doing all that, man. Just do what the fuck he tell you to do. You ain't gonna have no problem.
Just listen.
You worry about all that. Yeah, just do what he tell you to do. Say, damn, bro. It was so simple, but it hit hard because people don't realize, how they try to change and bend stuff for their own little bullshit that they doing, They want to be accepted and still do shit.
Right.
This is why you got females on the pulpit. That's in the Bible too. They're not supposed to be preaching like that. They out there wearing the tights on the pulpit now, child. I seen the lady with the tights on.
The Bible.
I'm talking about camel toe out, the Bible. Trying to preach.
The church is about hustle. Why do you think she got a camel toe out? That's hustling.
Thank you, child.
You hustling.
Tell me that's not selling
that
sex. That
ain't no heart.
On the pulpit.
That ain't hard.
Come on, man.
Or them ladies used to be in the church with us. They used to have on gowns and fucking slips and all type of shit. What happened to all that?
It went out the door. All that shit went out the door. And
I remember women used to be in there sweating bricks with the makeup on, with the big hat and shit.
I don't see too many women wearing the chapel caps no more. And it's a lot of stuff, bro. Because I know I've heard people say a woman not even supposed to go in church if she on her cycle. Like
what?
She in there.
Damn, I never heard of that.
I
never heard that.
Damn,
wow.
They hustling.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
That's
guess what? But guess what? They people still need people to sit home and watch the stream because you can't. They don't need to pay for it if people ain't gonna be on there. It's easier that way. Ain't even gotta see you pay no light bill or nothing. We gonna use your light, your electricity, and you about to send us some money.
Yeah, you gonna sow seeds for the church with my money.
Thank you.
What?
Bro, did y'all see that shit where the pastor was telling these people?
Oh yeah, we did. Wait. You talking about the whining pastor, BB.
Well, I heard about one that's trying to rebuke that lady for the 1,200.
Bro. Yeah.
I said for the 12 round. No, we out here on the corner.
Let me tell you something about the whining. I used to listen to them people cassette tape.
You could come for 1,000 plus 1,000. She said, "Well, I'm gonna just go work on the other 800." That boy said, "No. See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all not listening to me.
Y'all not listening.
You got 1,000 plus 1,000, nigga. You want people to sow $2,000?
That's crazy work, though.
What the fuck?
And your church probably not in the well-to-do area.
Don't matter what that motherfucker is. That's too much money. But you know what?
You're right. But I'm just saying the nerve of you, though, right? Knowing these people, though.
Right, so wait. This goes to my next question point. Street wisdom.
There you go, player. Get that laugh out. Get it out.
What the hustle taught y'all about love and loyalty?
Go ahead, P.
Wait, say that
What
again?
did the hustle
What
teach
the
us
hustle
about love
teach
and
you about
loyalty?
love and loyalty?
Mm, that there, especially when hustling, there is a specific. There's two different types of love involved in hustling, and there's two different types of loyalty involved in hustling. I know that the the love of hustling is one aspect that goes pretty deep because you could be out there, like I said, you could be hustling for fame and stardom and so on and so forth. But once you stop hustling, the question now remains: will you be remembered for all of what you hustled for once you get out the game, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the loyalty aspect teaches that all while you was hustling, everybody was loyal to you. They was doing anything for you because they was looking for something in return, right? Whether whether you had it to give or not, they didn't give a fuck. They was loyal to you. So the two aspects of love and loyalty when it comes to hustling is somebody could only love you because you hustling, but don't really love you. And somebody could be loyal to you because you hustling, but not really loyal to you because they could stab you in your back at any given moment because you let them in close enough to you with fake love. And then you got the real love, those that's telling you, hey, you need to chill out, slow down, man, get the fuck away. You know, like real love. And you got real loyal people to you that's gonna stand by your side through thick and thin and be like, bro, look, I don't know how I'm gonna help you fix this, but they throw the we in there and they really stick with the we and they try to help you fix that shit. You see what I'm saying? So I know that there's like two different loves and two different loyalties that go into hustling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine is a two-part answer too. I'm gonna say first, with you having a hustle, you could buy both of them bitches.
Fact.
Now I said that for a reason, now, because a lot of people, when it come down to the come down, they feel like you have to choose. But if you if you know that, because you have this hustle, this is the only reason these people love you. This is the only reason they're loyal to you. Then it's facade anyway. It's a facade anyway.
And you know they don't love you.
It's fake. It's fugazi. But people that you rock with and people that you in tune with, I'ma say, will show you loyalty even before your hustle, or even if you didn't have that hustle.
Mm-hmm.
The love gonna come from that, and a lot of people love the hustle. Like Money Mitch said, what you call him? The
Paid in
damn
full.
movie was Pay It. Thank you, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I love the hustle. That boy was serious. You see,
What's this?
I love this shit. He love what he's doing, so that's a part of love too. Love is a construct. It's something. It's something that you create out of how much you like to do, whatever that is, or how much you invest in with
Excuse me.
that. This is how you bring all that to the forefront. So you have both of those, and I agree with you, P, with that one. So I just want to just give them two examples with that, because that's probably the only thing you didn't mention. But yeah,
So
John, my
look,
bad.
what I would say is this, right? What I could see I learned from the hustle is what unlove is and what unloyalty is.
Un.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I've known what real love was through finding out. See, people will just say, man, you know what real love is, or you know what real loyalty is, but how did you get to that thought process? How did you know? You had to be betrayed before to know somebody's being unloyal, to know what loyalty is.
Oh, you saying like betrayal and hate? You know what hate and
Yeah,
betrayal look like
you gotta
to
know.
identify what love and loyalty is. I got you.
And you gotta know. You have to see unloyal people be unloyal to know what loyalty is.
Why you stop saying that? That's not a word, brother. It's called
Unloyal?
betrayal. It's called betrayal.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not
You say
saying.
unloved. You keep saying
No, I said
unloved. Hey, that's not a
unloyal.
word. Unloyal not a word neither.
Yeah, but I'm just
It's
saying,
called
like,
hate.
He's
oh
creating a
no,
new word.
What's the
no.
opposite of loyal? What's the opposite of
I'm
loyal?
not doing none of that shit. I'm
I
saying
know
the
you just gonna
opposite
keep
of
making up words.
loyalty. That ain't
They
making
have a
no
word for
fucking
it. That's all
word.
I'm telling you, nigga. There's a
Oh
word for
Lord, whatever.
unloyalty.
Like I said, but I think the people got it. You just ain't get
Nigga
it.
say whatever. I'm just
I'm
trying to
just
help, dog.
saying, but
They probably did get what you said.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
There is a word though.
it's just being people be unloyal. People can't say I never knew unloyal wasn't a word, but you thought I was saying unloved.
Them
But
backstabbers.
at the end of the day, it translates different. And see, that's a big problem too, because
Envy,
people
jealousy.
people add all that extra stuff to it instead of what it actually is. You see what I'm saying? As if loyalty is red, why does all these other things go into loyalty? Why is it just a person being loyal to you? People, like I say, everybody have a different look of what loyalty
You
is.
put a condition on it. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying. Like,
everybody got a
why is there
different
a
look
condition on it?
on what it is. You can't just be there for somebody and just be there all the time. Sometimes, people don't, it's certain ways they be wanting you to be there and they don't know how to communicate that. So you don't know what you're doing, but you're just trying to be loyal because you love them. But at the end of the day, they've been doing all type of unloyal type shit to you.
Like, man, what you been doing? But man, like,
But that's how
bro,
you
I thought he was fucking
learn
with you,
what a
so I killed
loyal
the nigga.
person
Like,
is.
no, nigga, I ain't want you to kill nobody. Why did you kill?
That's how you know what an unloyal person
Loyalty
is.
could mean, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I got a partner like that right now. He called me when it comes down to shit that he know I'm good at. And that's our relationship or whatever. Like he ain't gonna call me with no Poindexter shit, even though he know I do know some of that shit too. But he gonna call me and be like, "Yeah, I gotta go meet this nigga to go get this. What you been on this street before? You know what that said? Like what this area like or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But the same person fuck when I was down on my ass helped me and he was loyal to me. So he got a friend for the rest of his goddamn life. But at the end of the day, like I said, I don't think people talk about the other side of it. You don't know what love feel like until you don't feel love. You see
Felt
what I'm
hate,
saying?
yeah.
Fuck,
Felt
like
real
it
hate,
just is
yeah.
what it is. But what the damn next one is? I think it's the last one. And then
Love, hate, they brothers and sisters. Remember that.
it's not.
Remember,
Okay.
go ahead.
So the last highlight is it's not the grind that breaks you, it's what you forget to protect in
Mm-hmm.
the on the way. So what are some things on the way of your grind that you could forget to protect that'll fuck your grind up?
I think I kind of mentioned that one in my heart over hustle what you call them. So go ahead, Peter. I'm
Wait, say that question again.
something you forget to
What
protect.
are some things
It's
that you
not
forget to protect?
on the grind while you grinding, it's things that could break you. Literally. Like it's something that it's something that's when Pdot's always on his grind, this one thing always breaks him.
Right, from getting off it.
Oh,
What's
so
that, Pdot?
the thing
What's
that
that?
breaks my grind.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah.
Pdot, This is a safe space.
It's a safe space, man.
This is
Don't
a
look
safe
around,
space.
nigga. Don't grab your pillow.
So,
I gotta think because if I'm always grinding, the one
Go
thing
ahead. We
that
giving you
breaks my
time. We got
grind,
all hours.
the one thing that breaks my grind every time is
That's not a word neither, child. All hours. That's not a word neither.
damn.
So, I'm tripping too.
the one thing that breaks my
Go ahead, people
grind every
listening, though.
time
What you
is
forget to protect, Ron? When you, yeah. What's your shit? Not just protect, but what Chop
I'm
extra
not
to
gonna
as
lie.
well.
I forget to protect myself. Like I'm so busy grinding, trying, grinding and protecting everybody else while
So
I'm
what's
grinding.
that thing that stops you? That was Chop question too.
Yeah, what's
that thing
the
that
thing that
stops you
stops
from
you?
your hustle? Right.
From from yourself. What's stopping you from doing for yourself?
From protecting. Right.
Responsibility, taking care of family, children, wife, like other things.
Now look, I can't say now. No. I can't let you slide that by because they got a lot of married people that's not gonna let you slide that shit by. They're gonna say that's your wife and that's your children and that's
your
your responsibility. That's part of the.
Part of the grind.
You gotta look at it. Also.
Mhm.
Unless you being selfish, I tell.
No. I'm only speaking.
Uh-oh.
No, wait, Peter. Listen to me, Pete.
Pete.
I'm only
You opening
speaking
up
on.
worms.
I'm only speaking on making sure you have enough time for yourself. Meaning, as a man,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
you're not gonna feel comfortable or get that peace within. Well, for me as a man, I don't have that peace until everything's straight. Like, say if it's a bunch of deadlines need to be met. I know I'm working a bunch of overtime. I don't know what my check gonna look like till I get my check. So you be waiting to see what your check gonna look like, see if you're gonna cover everything, and then boom, all week you've been all uptight and shit. But then you ain't got that check, and you're like, boom, I can pay this shit. Still got a little extra bread, boom.
That's what I'm saying. That's one of the things that I think breaks my grind is me not protecting myself because I'm always looking out for the other things that and quite honestly, if married people are gonna keep it a buck, you gotta remember in order to protect and provide for those that you have a responsibility over and for, you have to grind and protect yourself first to be able to do what you need to do for them.
So well, see, listen what I'm saying. So look, while you saying that, but listen, Pete, while you saying that, your wife is at the pool and it says don't jump in the pool, but she jumps in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, you can't call out her name and all that other crazy shit while she in the pool. You gotta make a decision, and you gotta be emotionally enough aware to save her ass first, or she's gonna drown.
I mean, that goes without saying. That part goes without saying. But
so that's what I'm saying. But that means put yourself before. You see what I'm saying? I mean, put them before because you know as an adult, like you read that fucking sign, you knew better. But I still got to get your ass out this water first. And then I might
actually
sit you
relying
down
on you, looking for your ass to get it out the water too.
In the water drowning, looking up at you.
I'm sorry, I ain't gonna react drowning.
Bubbles and shit popping up. Fuck. Looking at your ass. And you standing up there grinding.
You like, okay, so that means you gotta stop what you doing because I'm about to ruin the styles that you're used to go
Just
save
think
her
about grinding grinding for what it is. You know, grinding is when you take the skateboard or the skates or the bikes, you put the stunt screws on the thing. So imagine you in the middle of a grind and you gotta stop mid-grind because you gotta get her out the pool. And it's the same thing with children all the time.
Yeah. Especially younger kids. Yeah, bro, because they don't know
How do you plan for that? Because that that goes back to you being in charge of your own happiness. Because you know what it is. Like, you know your children.
I don't think that you can plan for shit that children do anymore, bro.
You can't. You can't. But you can control if it piss you off or not.
You could control the motherfuckers being here too, nigga. You could control
or having you upset to the point where you doing crazy
control
shit.
them being here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You can put a rubber on, man.
Put a motherfucking Mitchell in town,
This is
nigga.
not high. You can get the good ones and get a whole bunch of them bitches for the good years. Like, yeah, you can get the good years. And,
who was selling them good years? Nigga was selling the good. What movie that was on? Nigga was selling the good years. That shit was hilarious. Yeah. I think that was Booty Call or something. My bad, y'all. I be reminiscing.
Let me get a pack of the good years.
Yeah,
with the threads on it.
With the threads on it. Stop playing. Get that shit.
Oh, that's some real shit, though. Just remind me of the question one more time, and I'm gonna let Pdot finish.
All right. So, in the midst of your grind, what breaks you, and what you forget to protect?
Now go ahead, Pete.
What breaks me, and what do I forget to protect? I think the biggest thing that breaks me is. And this being real, when I did have that little brief period where I had to grind.
It's kind of like a trick question, because you shouldn't let your grind break.
No,
kind of is.
My grind that I had.
It picks the brain. It does.
If you let the grind break, do the lights go off? Do the water stop? Do the rent? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we not eat tonight?
But look, like I'm trying to tell you. But this particular time that I was out there grinding like that, like if we talking about hustling, that particular grind that I had, bro.
Hustle could be 3 jobs like a Jamaican, bro. It don't matter what I'm the exact thing. You could be selling dope or you could be delivering mail. The hustle is just you making money. I think that's just put that into.
And that's not good. That's not good.
Times
3 jobs, because when you think about it, if you got children, when you gonna be out?
I'm about to keep it a buck. What broke my grind, and it took me a long time to get back into it. Where I said to myself, like, no matter what, I'm not gonna let nothing stop me. I think what broke my grind was getting shot.
I knew he was about to say that. I knew he was about to say that.
So long to realize that.
Chopstick.
No,
why you knew he was about to say that though?
Like,
I was about to say it.
I just started talking. I just want to know why you talking. Because I did not see that coming. I ain't gonna lie. He got me with that
one.
He
railroaded the shit. I seen him drawing that bitch up. He
got me. Nigga, if I was a pedestrian, I would have got hit, nigga. What? Shit.
Hey, that nigga jumped off them handlebars, got on them stunt screw quick. Man.
No, for real. No bullshit. I think that's the biggest thing that stopped me from grinding. Like, I knew I could grind, bro. Because deep down inside, bro, it took so long for me to realize that despite what happened, I could still get up, move, go do this, go do that. And and what that was, what year that was, started like 04. I finally actually got up on my ass and really went go hustle, grinded, went got a job, had that job, and still was like doing other shit in the hood that was making money. Like if a motherfucker needed their grass cut, I was going to cut their grass or help them move furniture, or they need like a little paint or something like that. Like I really started grinding again. Like I was already doing the shit before I got shot, but getting shot, I started feeling like, fuck, I can't do nothing, man. This shit done fucked over my life. I can't do nothing I want to do. This, that, and the other. And I slowed down and didn't try. And then once I had to get forced to get up off my ass and started seeing like, hold up, this what I've been missing out on all.
Force is a strong word too.
You know what I'm saying? This what I've been missing out on all this time, just sitting back, feeling sorry for myself. Man, I started developing relationships with people I work with.
I'm glad you said that too. Feeling sorry for yourself.
You know, not just having friends in the hood that like Silent and various other people that cared about me in the hood and my family and stuff like that. I'm talking about people I didn't even know. Like I done developed relationships with people, and so the grind actually got a little bit easier for me because I started seeing like, damn, I've been missing out on all this shit just because I've been feeling down and out and all, you know, feeling sorry for myself because of what happened to me about something that wasn't even my fault or had anything to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So like minor setbacks and shit did kind of push me back down that road because I know you remember a lot of them drunken nights on my porch, and I was fucked up, dog. And it took a long time for me to come out from underneath that shit. And having
for you saying what you saying now, you know, me being younger than you at that time, I didn't realize that was what you was going through. So I'm glad you're saying this. That's why.
And
you know,
believe
that
it
self
or not,
doubt
bro,
and all that type of shit.
I don't even think my family realized that's what I was going through. Like I kept that shit bottled up so fucking long till once that alcohol went to pouring in and all the negative feelings and emotions and shit started coming back, I just kept sinking further and further and further until one day I had to get up and go do something. Like, you know, fuck Social
You better
Security.
get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the whole life pass you by.
Like it was a couple of moments. Like my mama came in one day, she's like, "I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Y'all got to get up and get out the house." That was
my mama told me the same.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just get out the house. Y'all home too much. It was driving people crazy. We home too much.
Shout out to Miles, you heard me, for representing like a real gangster supposed to.
Like, and
make me some money. God damn
it. So that
go sell
that
some
was
dick or something, nigga.
Grind.
The fuck?
The one thing that made
me
get back and pick fucking trying, bro. Like, I think that was one of the things that helped me get back on my feet. Like, not feeling sorry for myself, understanding that shit happened, and you just gotta keep moving fucking forward. What the other part of the question was?
I think you answered both.
I think
you did. I think mine is I'm gonna keep it real too. Chasing after shit that had nothing to do with me getting forward in life. One of them is pussy.
Oh Lord.
I love pussy. Yeah, pussy. So I would get away from my hustle, chap, to go get some pussy.
It just keeps
to go get some pussy. Go get it. Go get pussy. I stopped my hustle like you had. Then you had what stopping me from getting me off my grind, right? That cat, boy. That Garfield, that motherfucker Heathcliff. And a lot of and you know, just not really trying to be a playboy, none of that shit. But a lot of people liked me too.
Right.
So a lot of shit will come to me just off GP. I ain't trying to stunt. I ain't doing none of that dumb ass shit. I'm just saying that's part of it, what it was. And like Pdot saying too, I also had my fucking own habits and shit. I love to smoke weed and I love to drink. That's my little shit. I love to play dominoes and shit and chill with my partners and shit. So a lot of that free time
could have went to
was taken away from my hustle. You feel me, though? A lot of that shit, a lot of that layout time and shit and all that shit, it really does. It takes away from that. And like I mentioned earlier about, you know, when on the hustle and heart situation, like a lot of that shit is dealing with that. I meant to say is dealing with that, you know, me just going with my heart before I actually go get that money. Man, go see what this chick talking about, man. Go see if you could get that. But your boy around the corner, he want 5 bags, but I'm playing with this bitch, huh?
Yeah.
So by the time I get back around,
Nigga done
They
got
gone or they
They
done already
gone
got
or they
straight.
got
So
straight.
I done lost out.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. That's all I want to say. But you know, yeah.
I
keep
could
it short and
definitely
sweet.
see.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it real.
I could definitely see. I could agree with Simon. I would if I would have never got lost in the sauce early with the female. Probably would have been better off.
I'm saying Pdot didn't want to mention that. See, that's the only thing Pdot didn't mention. That's why I'm a little disappointed with Pdot right now.
Because they
Pdot
real hard
act
them
like
bitches.
you
Because it's
heard me tell
crazy
you. See
like
what I'm
son.
saying? He ain't
Because
keeping it real,
as a man, son. No, shut up, nigga. This ain't your time to talk now. It's my turn. It's my turn. Like I said, no, don't try to fucking say it now.
I
picked the brain too, nigga.
Friends. I ain't had no females like that.
So you wasn't getting bitches, is what you're saying.
He lying. That's cap.
Oh,
That's cap.
He talking for the grand.
Didn't he mention me a couple of times to try to vouch for some shit?
So
I was there, right?
Lying. I know
That's
he lying,
cap.
bro. Son, it was
That's
all
fucking
in
cap,
All
nigga.
you got to do
The
was
fuck out of
fall
here,
into some coochie, man. Them girls wouldn't fucking.
Where my shit at? Hold up. Wait, child. Let me get this nigga to go.
Man, he down there.
The fuck out of here, nigga. You wasn't getting no pussy. That what you saying?
Not for my first 3 years of living up there.
Oh, man.
You heard that? You heard how you
Not
switched
for
it?
my
Nigga
first
said, not for my first 3
He
years.
must have told a story that he don't want to come back a certain way or something.
Oh,
Yeah, ain't no way, dog. I don't know. We gonna start talking about it,
Yeah.
P. This segment over. We can go to another news.
gunshot.
Papa,
Block.
in other news. Today,
Look, this was Pete. They sent Pete out brain right here. Look.
man, shit. I tried, P. I tried.
You gotta stop, Pete. We gotta lock
I
your
ain't
ass
think you was gonna go to the gun thing,
You
though.
gotta
Because
stop.
P, you talk about the gun stuff a lot, son. I ain't think you was all right, and I get that, but it's other shit. It's other shit that happened that's traumatizing to your ass too. That you just keep on blaming everything.
That was the most traumatizing thing that ever happened in my fucking life.
All right.
DD said we tore up. Hey, DD, you know how we. This
Fuck
blunt talk,
outta here,
DD.
man.
You know what I'm saying? This is blunt talk, DD. I'm trying to tell him.
Act
He
like
trying
the
to do
girls
all
that
that.
have him running crazy around this bitch. Oh, what?
He want to be buff and everything. Tell Chop, huh? You was
Football
flexing the muscles with the hoes, huh? Running back having ass nigga.
He got quiet.
Linebacker built
Somebody
that.
came in that room. He got his ass together. I heard the ass on now.
I guess this the hard part of the hustle.
You gotta protect your heart.
Gotta protect your heart. Yeah, look at scare ass. Scare ass. He sound like he in the corner, huh?
I love you niggas.
He sound like he in the corner like a motherfucker. Like he looking for.
Get my fan. You know how the brother get, man. You know I'm not gonna let you get away. You know, bro, I'm not
I'm
gonna.
telling you, the rest of you're gonna have trouble for the rest of these segments, bro. Because I'm asking these questions. You're gonna have to answer them. And people gonna find out. People gonna find out you full of shit, man. Your ass better answer these questions.
I did.
They gonna find out. You didn't. You lied.
He didn't. He like, thank you, Chop. Don't let that nigga spin you, Chop. Thank you. Don't let that nigga spin you, man. You
did not tell the truth, nigga. You forgot.
He gonna say it like you supposed to just believe it.
Me, you and other people outside of this circle that had conversations before too. But you know,
no, someone know.
Yeah.
That's how you gonna do me? Tell that nigga Pete, that's how you gonna do me after you have me over for tacos?
Yeah. I'm serious, motherfucker. That's crazy. About to keep on doing. Nah, I'm just saying. We had conversations, man.
Did it happen or did it not? That's all he said.
You don't believe me now. You believe him later.
So I believe you.
Belief is a motherfucking good word. Thank you, sir. Belief is. Belief is a cohabitant word.
Well, it's gotta let that shit out. You gotta get it out. I hope we got.
This is therapy, fellas. Yeah,
This
that's
is
how I
the
look at
beginning.
it sometimes.
It's just the beginning. I'm gonna try to get it out to you, bro. You gotta tell the truth, man.
Oh fuck. Oh wait.
But yeah,
Shot,
you
what's
can
yours? Just
start.
give me your yeah. You ain't give us yours though.
Wait. All right, hold on. So for me, what breaks me because
Oh,
Pdot
you
ain't
did
let
kind of
me.
agree with me with the first part, but you didn't get to finish. My
Yeah,
bad.
like cause that and boy, it's like we was taught to find that love first. That
Real
that
shit.
wife, and
Hard.
then
Yeah, yeah. Especially through single
especially if you was
mothers
in
and
church and stuff.
church
It's
and
like, yeah, you
yeah,
gonna be
bro.
trying to get your girlfriend. You ain't trying to, get your wife and all fiance or whatever. Cause that's what they keep putting in your ear. So that's what definitely was what it definitely was for me or whatever. Because anything else, I think I was pretty much prepared for. But that shit with the females, I wasn't prepared for that shit. So just ain't think it was like that. So it was
Shit,
way different than what it was. But
shit.
yeah,
I'm with you with that one,
that
homie.
shit definitely fucking stop you
Definitely
because
gave it.
you be chasing. As a man, we just
That
taught
shit.
to
That
do
shit
what
came
you
like a
gotta do
train,
for
I
the
tell.
woman. Yeah. Maybe like, damn, nigga, this is how this shit really is. I wish I'd have knew that. Cause see, if you start the
I
game
know.
off like that, you a player. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not. I'm not a
Mm-hmm.
player.
Yeah, nah, fuck you. Yeah, this the one I want. Let's rock, baby. Let's go.
Let's rock, baby. What we doing? What's wrong too? Fuck you. Fuck you.
a lot of
That's true.
situations that I made with my dick, I wish I wouldn't have made them, chop. I gotta keep it real, though. It
I
stopped the
mean, I
hustle.
did good freestyling
It
to
stopped the
get it to make it look good. But fuck, I was tripping. Shit. I was damn sure tripping.
Oh no. Now let me switch it just a little bit. Friends and shit too, who I thought was my fucking friends too. They moved me from my hustle too. A lot of my partners and shit who I thought was my fucking partners wasn't really my partners. So they actually fed to me not having a hustle, or not having no drive of their own, but not really realizing that they didn't have the drive neither. Just me, just thinking that that's who they is, and they just don't thinking about like a Black Panther or something. Oh, with my dog, we gonna do this together. He probably think he can't do it just like I thought I can't do it, but we gonna try to do this shit together. No, that nigga don't want to do it. You see what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? So that was also a part of it too. You know what I'm saying? I don't just throw it on the pussy pole, but I think that was one of my. That's the first thing I thought about when you asked the question first. So I didn't want to forget my thought. But yeah, people around you and your surroundings. My family never really stopped me from a hustle. I'm gonna keep it real. My family, like,
Yeah, me neither. I can't see it.
they always kind of had their own thing going, but at the same time, they would just relate to me for who they know me as, and not really, and I can't blame them because they didn't come up with a hustle with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they
Mm-hmm.
don't have nothing to do with me at all. That's
Right.
on me. So whatever they didn't, present to me, then cool. But if they did present to me and I didn't chose to go with them with the hustle, then that's something I had to deal with. So, respect them, respect to the people who actually, just stayed down, bro, and stayed focused, bro, and really made something out themselves in life, past galaxies or whatever they thought they wasn't gonna be and became that, dog. All respect to them people too, dog, because these are the type of things that we talking about right now that people should listen to, because they might be doing the same shit and they might be like, damn, I didn't even know I was doing that. Yeah, nigga, get your ass up. Get out the girl house and go get on the hustle. So yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty much that was it, man. I'm glad we gonna start having it's gonna be months, Pdot. So you got damn near 4 months, bro, to get your shit off, bro. You be bullshit. You gotta just talk, man. we all men, and we all kind of went through the same thing, different times and all that, but we all got the same
That's right. I told you.
experiences, son. Like it don't.
That's right.
I will come back and confess. I confess. Pussy did stop me from hustling. Pussy
Come on.
did. Nigga, I
Come
was
on,
fucking
P.
up with Saul. I ain't
Can
gonna
you
lie,
get a touch?
dog.
Thank you. Can we get a
I was
touchdown?
doing a
God
lot of
damn.
fucking, dog. A lot. I can't even tell no
Ain't
lie
making
about
no
this.
money, huh? Come on, man. We all done did it, though.
Nigga was
Out
out there jingling with no change in his pocket. Fuck. Had a little something, but not enough to make no big difference in my life.
Peter, you can
Well,
start
yeah,
in other news if you want to, bro.
Damn.
Hey, hold on. Let him show this video right
Oh,
quick.
right. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I forgot. My bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's show these videos right quick. If you got your shit first, P, you can show your shit first, bro. But if you got mine lined up, just play mine. Mine is, like I say, it's not that long. It's just, you know. And it's two people y'all know, fellas. I don't went old school with this one because we was talking about hustle chop, and I'm glad you brought this up. You know, with the hustle versus the hard, and what is the grind? Like all these are great questions, and a lot of people don't know that our what I would call our forefathers. You know what I'm saying? Our ancestors, that is they like to use, or our grandfathers talked about this, and one of them name is Paul Mooney and Dick Gregory. Now, Dick Gregory had an excellent example of what we're speaking on about the hustle and how it can affect a lot of things that you actually have no clue about, but you know because you see it every fucking day and you understand it for what it is, but you still let the news and all of them tell you something different, even though you know what the fuck is going on. And I got a guy who was actually a big timer, you know, back in the G, and he just gonna give you a quick, you know, synopsis on, you know, what happened with him and who he was working with and stuff. It's
you want me to
not gonna be that long.
You want me to go with that one first, the one you just mentioned?
You could.
Okay.
Yeah, you could.
All right, I'm about to dial
And then play the Dick Gregory one. Yeah, Chop. If you want to chime in on round two, you could. You go first if you want to say something on this. Hey, show, fellas.
All right.
Y'all still listening?
Yeah.
Hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
The Bay Area.
Yes.
How much money on a regular basis was that bringing in?
I was making anywhere between $4,500 to $6,500 per kilo.
Not that good.
$6.5 million.
Okay.
Anywhere
Trash.
between $4 to $6 million
That's
off each load.
regular basis.
Yeah, off each load. I took from my community, and I'm not proud of it. I wreaked havoc on it. I brought poison into the community, but at the same time, I didn't own planes and trains and buses and fly that shit in here. I just became a product of my environment.
You did about a decade of really balling out and running things, right? But you had to give up 20 of your life as a result. In the end,
Give up 20 years. Is it worth it?
Like that? Is that worth it?
Hard over hustle.
No, not at all.
So he answered that shit quick, fellas. So like I said, Chop, if you want to say something on that. Oh, P, you wanted to say something on it?
I'm gonna definitely say, bro.
If not, you can let it. You can let it play. I'm gonna say let it play.
Okay.
After that.
So,
I can hear now.
Oh yeah, Chop. If you had that, I was asking you first. My bad, P. If you wanted to say something on that, Chop, you could.
We talking about the dude said he was hustling. The dude, what his name is?
Yeah, he was doing big for 10 years. I don't know if you heard the whole story, but yeah, he did 20 years in the pen. You know, he talked about how, you know, how it really affected his community. He realized what he was doing and stuff like that. You know, kind of with that hustle over heart thing. we was talking about. Play it one more time, P Funk.
All right. Back on there. Come on, thing. Thing tripping. There you go.
Cartel sent you 1,000 kilos
Yes.
to put on the streets
Yes.
of the Bay Area.
Yes.
How much money on a regular basis was that bringing in?
I was making anywhere between $4,500 to $6,500 per kilo.
Not that good.
$6.5 million.
Okay.
Anywhere between $4 to $6 million
That's
off each load.
Regular basis.
Yeah, off each load. I took from my community, and I'm not proud of it. I wreaked havoc on it. I brought poison into the community, but at the same time, I didn't own planes and trains and buses and fly that shit in here. I just became a product of my environment.
You did about a decade of really balling out and things, right? But you had to give up 27 years of your life as a result. In the end, for those listening, something like that, is that worth it?
No, not at all.
You heard him, Chap?
Yeah, I agree with him because, first of all, it's a fiction. So if you know what time of day it is, the game really is
rigged for you to lose.
If you notice, like if you watch the drug dealing game, I mean movies and this, that, and the third, when the niggas be talking about the game, the niggas that be trying to do that shit for the long haul always get into it with the niggas that be trying to stop doing that shit. Niggas get mad because niggas don't want to give you the plug, or you got the plug and they don't want up it, or fucking whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's is always something of that nature. Like, why, when it's time for a nigga to get out, y'all don't just let a nigga out this bitch? Why I gotta, damn,
you in it for the long haul, buddy.
And it shouldn't be like that.
That's right. And I say, and
I'm just going to
agree with you on that one.
You going to jail. And
he did 27 years, but he was only rolling for 10. And he did 27 years. So they took more from his life and made money off of him being there 27 years.
Yep.
Versus the money that he actually made. Because like he told you, El Chapo and them was skimming him. They were making millions of dollars. He was only getting paid $4,500 off of them. And he had 1,000 bricks and shit. So even back then, when they were balling, when stuff was, prices was lower, he looked like he was doing it, which he was. But he realized he was working more than the money that he was actually supposed to be making.
And they always made it seem like
it's a fucked up game.
Was making millions and millions of
dollars.
And
that's not for everybody though. That's just because that's not for everybody. That's just his story he's telling you, and he was known as a big timer in the Bay Area as well. Like, if y'all want to go look him up, go see what's happening. He definitely got a book out and everything about that situation. He was getting his shit straight from the man.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead, play that Dick Gregory for me. Play up. Go ahead. If you got something on now, go ahead.
From the man, you see, $45 million a shipment.
The Mexican drug lord.
Nigga Rick. Nigga Big Rick.
Sure. So, like you were saying, Chop, that's why they don't let you out the game, because they know they could use you as a mule or as a bystander that don't really know what's really going on and how much that shit really worked. And you don't even know, because that shit was never in your hood like that, to even realize how much the worth actually is and how much you selling it for versus how much they get, the amount of bricks and how much money they actually get from you selling it. So, it's a dirty game, especially when this is your hustle.
Right.
So, niggas, they kill you before they let you out that motherfucking chat and take your connect. Go ahead, you can play that Dick Gregory talked about. Now listen, this is about, like I said, shout out to our forefathers, Mr. Dick Gregory. Rewind it, Pete. Start it back over. Shout out to Dick Gregory. Just listen to what Dick Gregory said, y'all. Just listen to him, y'all. Don't even worry about it. Just listen to what he's saying, y'all, and y'all tell me what y'all think after he finished off.
Oh, Chapo, did you follow that?
Who?
The Mexican drug lord that they just caught.
Wait. Back up.
Am I changing too fast?
No.
How you doing?
Okay.
A little pissy ass drug addict punk. The movie guy here.
Yeah, Sean Penn.
Found him when the CIA and the Mexican town couldn't find him, and you buy that tip? Huh? Are you crazy? Let me say this again. They didn't know he's recognized all over the world. They didn't see him coming in the country. Killed everybody that was around here except him. See, some of the shit you should not ask or don't expect me to give you a question answer. Okay. It's right there. Right there. But you have to answer another question. Then thousands of, here's the question you ask. All the drugs come over from Mexico. That's what they tell us, right?
Yeah.
Then how come the Russians can't slip spies over here? Little children can slip in here. How come they can't slip KGB in here over the border? That's, what was the game? Okay.
Well, speaking of drugs, more states are legalizing marijuana. What are the health benefits of marijuana? Are there health benefits to marijuana? Why is it being legalized now?
I really don't believe you asked me that. But...
Well, that was a question that was on that somebody asked me to ask you. But...
About 300 years ago, America sent the scientists to Colombia to study hieroglyphics. They hadn't cracked the code, but they know one day they would. So in studying hieroglyphics, they asked a simple question. Simple question of so they copied stuff, took pictures of stuff on the caves, drew stuff. So 150 years later, they cracked it. And here's what it said. White man, one day the white lady gonna do to your children what you have done to ours. And back then, cocaine wasn't called the white lady. The reason I said I'm surprised you asked me that. Every minute we've been together since you picked me up, 81% of everybody who OD'd in America is white folks. That's why I'm surprised. White folks. The number one drugged out state in America as of 2 months ago is Utah. The people in Utah, no, the first responders say we could save a lot of them, but the folks, because of their religion, they want to clean up the house before they let us in. The second highest state is Sanders State. Ain't no black folks live there. Now, the biggest thing they don't understand, and they'll hear it after they hear this, is 91% of those white folks that die. I mean, how could you not know that? Then if these cops was killing dogs like they killing black folks, the cops would have been in elected. Okay? And so the people who run it know the problems they got it with white folks. Black folks ain't gonna do nothing. They come in here now and say, "Oh, you niggas get out of here. I'll kill you. I'll probably be the only one to die. I know y'all say y'all gonna stay, but I ain't dying that bullshit because I know." That's what this is about, man. So now watch this. When you go to bed tonight, your heart, your brain tells your heart to keep beating while you sleep. Keep beating while you sleep. The new heroin they giving these white children shut that part of the brain down. That's why 91% of death happens after midnight. That's what this is about.
No, I just saw a few weeks ago they said that the life expectancy of white women has gone down as a result of suicide and drug death.
And I thought I covered that a little while ago when I said that's the civil rights movement. We opened up the doors so we could get the jobs that they never had. And so that's what it's affecting them.
The stress.
It's more than stress, man.
More than stress, yeah.
As a man, before they could get those jobs, man, we could get in the car, man, and go fuck bitches and then go home. They can do that now. They never had the opportunity. It wasn't that they didn't want to. They never had the opportunity. If they drink wine at home, they go to the bar now. Anytime you go to a white hotel and see a white woman checking in, that's a man's job she got. And all the rest of it go along with it. You could also look and see drunken driving and increase. Usually when they drinking wine, they're at home. They're on the street now. See, your birthday, the day you was born, not the year, the month, just the day you was born.
The 20th.
The 20th, okay. So you celebrate your birthday on the 19th, the day before. Okay. Christmas Eve party, the birthday of Jesus Christ. New Year's Eve, birthday of the new year. So in cities like this here, and where you live, on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, you can call the police and they got to take you home for free or they can go to jail. But they don't have to do that on Christmas Day or New Year's Day. And I remember when I was a little boy, I used to see the old black folks cooking the Christmas meal. That'd be Christmas Eve, maybe eating. Come on here, salad, let me fix you this salad. You do the right things for different reasons when you in order. When I was a little boy, black folks used to drink eggnog, and it'd be brown. Go to white folks, eggnog would be white. Why? Nutmeg is 3,000 times more potent as a drug than cocaine, heroin, and crack. Nothing no Christian like feel good and don't have to be accused of drinking.
All right, P. All right, P.
Well,
you could cut it.
Well,
P.
that's
and you could cut it, P. That's a wrap on me. Chop, you could go first, bro. It sounded like you had something you were giggling with that nigga said about how these women are free to do a lot of this stuff, so they not realize that that's a part of the statistics now, that they're able to do more, so more shit is happening, you know? So
you can't say it like that, because if you say it like that, you being
a chauvinist.
No, talk about it. Talk about it.
Feminist or sexist or whatever.
Sexist, chauvinist.
But when you look at the statistics, they do drive drunk. We don't do that. Fuck out, though. We don't drive drunk. We make it home. So.
And that's the thing too. He's also saying like, it's not
like,
that we don't
drive to the balls because we've been there at the spots.
It's times to change like where they're letting other stuff go on, but then acting like it been like that, or it wasn't. It's still the same statistics, or it's getting worse now. But you're not telling people why, in that situation. But even with him talking about the El Chapo thing, how y'all don't know this nigga moving dope? How y'all gonna act like y'all telling us like y'all don't know? But a lot of biggest dope fiend areas is not in none of our major cities, fella. It's in Utah, nigga. You heard the man. It's in Sandersonville. Where the fuck is Sandersonville?
the
I
chicken
bet
at?
ain't no black people in there.
Where the chicken come from? Where Sanderson Farm at? Fucking right. The fucking chicken come
So, you know, if you want to speak on any of that too, man, y'all got the open floor and I pass the mic.
I think he
believe it or
he
not,
hit
I'm
on
not
a lot of
surprised.
stuff.
Right. I'm
He
not
definitely hit on a
surprised.
lot of stuff.
The statistics
And it
ain't
goes
lying,
with the
though.
hustle and the heart too, if y'all think about it too. So yeah, go ahead.
I look at it like this here, bro. The truth of the matter is, when crack hit the streets, it wasn't a big old thing for white folk to look down on black folk because they were being plagued by a drug that swept through the community. Only because it swept, and the reason it swept through the community like it did was because you had people inside the community being the people pushing it, right? So it wasn't nothing for them to look down on nothing. Everybody be labeled a crackhead if you lived in the black community, whether you did.
Remember, I just
not.
showed you your boy.
Right.
You was
I
looked at,
happened in the Bay
as
Area.
a fucking
Right.
crackhead, right? So now, and like what Dick Gregory was saying, now that the shoe done landed on the other foot, now y'all calling it an epidemic, but it wasn't an epidemic when it was sweeping through the black community. But when
Now
white
look,
folks
Pete, I'm
started
gonna just help you out with that one. Look, it ain't just they started. Look, what he telling you is it been like
It
that.
been like
Even
that.
when
Yeah.
they look, even when they was
You
pushing
didn't
it in
always
our
think
communities and telling you on the news that it's just in black communities that all this crack going on where we have to just, you know,
you
bring
never
task
knew to
forces in and all that
it
shit.
was in
We never
other
knew
other
the
spots.
same
And you damn
problems
sure
was
wasn't gonna
happening
check.
in good old white Utah. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
that's what I'm saying. You're not about to check the
Yeah, Pete.
statistics in
So just to
Utah
go along with it,
because
yeah.
it's a bunch of white people and they're saying it's a black drug.
Thank
Or
you.
black people the ones doing it. So
Or
you're
black
not
people
about
the
to check.
only one that it was a facade, Pete. You see what I'm
You're
saying?
about
It
to
wasn't
check
that they
what the white
caught
people
on
are
to it.
doing.
Look at
Man,
New
what you
Orleans right now.
doing?
Who are the most meth heads and shit right now? Who you
Who's the
seeing out
most
there
meth
right
heads?
now?
Who's
Pete?
the only meth head?
Who you
white people.
who you see? Who y'all seeing out there going get it? I'm
I
just
ain't
saying.
never
I'm
seen
just
no
trying to keep
black
it real.
meth head,
I
bro.
didn't
I don't know.
never
I
seen
ain't
so
never
now
seen
some of them do
that.
fuck with it, but they just
It's very
it's
few.
not our shit.
Right.
I'm telling. That's
It's
what I'm saying.
very
It's,
few.
it's just not out. But niggas is into it, though. Chop. Yeah, niggas done admitted to that bullshit. But the point is about look how far white folk would go to get that high, dog.
Yeah.
They the ones that's getting loaded, son. They coming way from other places to go in the night war and shit. Now they go.
Yeah.
You know,
It been
you
like
be
that
seeing
though
them.
since the beginning.
That's why they talking
They
about
was
the
driving their ass
thank
all
you.
the way to the neighborhood to get that shit. That's why your boy
But
wound up
what they
dead.
trying to confuse you with though? What they call that shit? When they trying to redo your community, what they call that?
Gentrification.
Yeah, they masking
No,
it with
bitch, you
talking about
moved by the
gentrification,
dealer.
child.
That's
No,
what that is. You moved by the dealer, bitch. The dealer down the street there.
the hustle. You heard me,
Uh,
child? The hustle. You can't knock it and you won't stop it. The government is one of the biggest
Drug pushers
dealers,
out
nigga. They are the
what, man?
yes.
So text him and let him know you need it upstairs.
So that is a part of all that, fella. So I'm glad y'all heard that. That's why I called Dick Gregory our full father, bro. Fuck what they tell me. I don't give a fuck what the word mean, nigga. That's the nigga who who started off all this shit about what's really going on with these conspiracies that the government has been doing for a long time, and to look at our people and say, hey, these are the ones that you need to be arresting. These are the ones that need to be doing 27 years, child. You know, for telling something that I can't fly over here, I can't get it over here, I can't push it, I can't do.
Piece of crap.
So your boy just told you, bro, he was one of the biggest dope dealers in the Bay, but he was getting it from Chapo. Chapo bringing it to him. He wasn't going to get it, Chop. He was bringing it to him.
Think about it.
So
whenever they came to the States with that shit, there was not one white dude that they put in charge to help move that shit.
Exactly. He was contra Guatemalans and all kind of shit, you know. But we label them all as
And
white, but
people
you know
can
they
say
gonna
what they
tell you
want
something
to say
different. No,
too.
like, I'm Spanish.
One thing I
I'm
could
Mexican.
admit,
I'm this and
one
that.
thing I can admit is I never seen a black dude as a fiend. I only seen white people as fiends, like in my head. Because a crackhead or
I get
one of
what
them
you're
dudes
saying.
like that nigga can still help you do something. That nigga been worked on a car or something, or did this, that, and the third. But fuck, after 5 o'clock, he didn't have his
A function.
fuck. He didn't have his malt liquor and his
Functional.
goddamn and his
Right.
hit, and that's a fucking rap on this
I
nigga.
done seen
Smoke crack,
nurses,
don't you?
yeah, bro, nurses and doctors and shit come by crack. I done seen it.
Oh
Bro. So
yeah,
I definitely
I
agree
I
with you with that,
definitely
though.
know people that didn't you know, doctors and this,
Yeah,
that, and the
bro.
third. Yeah,
'Cause-
teachers and all type of shit.
so we gotta rethink a lot of this shit, fellas. What you want to say on that, P?
Oh, shit, boy. It's so much. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, just go ahead. Just give me a quick one. It's all right.
The hardest truth is knowing that shit really still going on to this day. Like, we done did episodes where doctors be in that bitch getting big old
It's not gonna
before
stop.
they go.
The next thing we go, the next thing we about to see is
they do commercials now for
the
they
next
dope
thing
now,
we
P.
about to see
Think about it.
is
They do dope. They
is
do
the tug
commercials
of
for they dope
war
now.
with the weed and them growing it and us growing it. And what I
You
can
heard your
say,
boy.
what I can say
He brought
too
that up.
is, from a person that's been to California and went to a dispensary and got something, maybe I should have gotten something different. But I know that when you getting it straight from farmer, that's the best way you could get, the best way to smoke. If you smoking out here and you listening, listen to me well. If you could get that shit from somebody that grows, that's the best way to smoke. Because you know what's in it, you know what's not in it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I done been to California and bought something out of the dispensary and came back home to some shit where a nigga told me he got it from is the grower, woo and the shit outdo the other. So for me, fuck, I'm stuck. Like I know which one better now for sure. Cause ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I'm thinking when I came home, I'm like, yeah, ain't no way this about to, smoke like this shit. Like this shit about to be like, man, I done smoke straight through that shit. Like, nah. But
yeah, bro, some of that shit, they be lying. Some of that shit, but like he's saying, bro,
they be lying. They be lying. Straight up, they be lying, son.
Giving you watered down people.
I be trying to tell a nigga, I just was breaking a noob. I was just breaking that shit down to a nigga today.
Connect.
Like, son, once you connect official,
Pete.
yes,
yeah.
Connect, that's
so
it.
You know what a connect means, Pete? That means that somebody that you're getting it from. You're not the supplier, and that's what they do to black folk. They make it seem like we were the suppliers and we fucked up our community, which we are part of that. But like the man said, I'm not flying the shit over. I'm not doing all the other extra shit to actually get it over. I'm actually making a hustle. This is my hustle. This is what I'm doing. And this man is providing me with money to take care of my kids. Yeah. But what I didn't realize is I'm tearing up my fucking community and all this shit on the aftermath when I went to jail. So
with his charges could just be, they shouldn't be, none of these charges should be federal.
Come on, son.
The federal charges should go to the people that's doing that shit. They catching the Fed charges too. Now state and local, I can see them catching that. But Fed, no. The Fed goes to the suppliers, the people that's out the fucking.
You skipped out, Chop. We can't hear you. But yeah, Pete, bro, it's. Just thinking about it, until Chop come back. What you gotta say about
them is the niggas the niggas with the shit point. That's the ones that need to fucking get that time. Fuck. Man, you know good and goddamn well you didn't move the honey. million worth of that shit. And it's a low level nigga about to go to jail, and you ain't even about to bind that man up. You just about to find another nigga that put in that spot that's gonna go to jail again, while you sit your ass over there making whatever money you make.
That's why to this day, though, now I believe there was a plan to eradicate black communities, and they've been doing that shit for a long time, child. They done built fucking parks and shit over black communities, though. Y'all know about Lake Lanier.
Yeah.
That was a black town, y'all. So
way more
just think about it, fellas.
That was a
Just
black
think
town.
about
That
it.
was another one. It's a military camp or resort camp for presidents and senators and shit. But that used to be an all black town. Camp Pendleton.
Come on, P. The point.
A lot of these resort areas where these that's in the middle of the United States and all that shit, all these different resort things.
It's been a practice for hundreds of years too, fellas. It's been this hustle that these colonial motherfuckers been having, y'all, since they got to this motherfucker. It's been their hustle, fellas. And guess what? They've been using our heart to gain their hustle. And look at what it's done. Look at the shit we're trying to, make sense out of or rebuild. Even the kids to this day now don't realize the shit that people been through for them to actually say that they got what they got right now. Because the children talk like this shit been happening. No, the fucking haven't. Motherfuckers laid pathways. A lot of people went to jail. A lot of people trailblazed for y'all to even have the benefit of what y'all have now, because that shit will still be in place if motherfuckers didn't go against the grain and stop thinking with their heart and move with the hustle, because they realized that their enemy was doing the same thing. It was a straight hustle, y'all. So yeah, that's the part I want to show for that one, though, Chop. I appreciate you, for letting me do that, though.
All right. Well, my video, it's not really all that long. It's just some videos to get y'all caught up to speed on I guess you could say it's a new scam, but I kind of felt the feeling that this shit was coming. It's a new debit card scam, y'all. Check this out.
A 700 New Side story revealed a new type of ATM scam. Thieves, get this, pouring glue into the card reader, forcing victims to use the tap feature, then draining their accounts. And it happened to several Chase Bank customers in San Francisco.
The bank denied their claims, so one victim set out to prove to the bank that he really was scammed. 7 on Your Side's Michael Finney has a story. Michael.
Yeah, amazing story from start to finish, actually. The scammers knew that by tapping your card, the ATM transaction window stays open even after cash comes out. Well, if you walk away too early, the thieves step up and start withdrawing money. The bank said there was no proof of any scam. So after losing everything, this young man decided to go get that proof.
There was a card stuck in the ATM.
Joey Malarkey recalls how someone stole his money at this Chase ATM. The card slot was glued shut. A man next to him offered help.
He says, "Oh, you have to tap your card because it's been broken." And I was like, "Oh, dang."
Joey tapped his phone, withdrew $60 and walked off. It all seemed normal until he went back to that ATM.
And then the same man was there. That's where I was suspicious.
As Joey withdrew another $60,
you gotta tell him yes, Joey.
He went up to the ATM right behind me, so I was like, "That's not good."
Sure enough, Joey later found multiple withdrawals from his account. $1,640 gone.
Oh my, that happened to me. That guy scammed me last night at the ATM machine.
I didn't think anything of it. I thought he was just using the ATM.
My initial reaction was, wait a second. I definitely did not withdraw that much money.
The same thing happened to several customers at that ATM.
They put glue in the card reader of the ATM machine.
A bank manager told victims that scammers pour glue into the slot so victims have to tap instead. By tapping, the transaction window stays open, even after the cash comes out. If a customer walks off without closing the window, a thief can step up and withdraw more money.
I called them maybe 20 times within the span of that week.
Chase Bank rejected Joey's claim. just as it denied other victims, ruling that they authorized the withdrawals.
And they just pretty much said, you don't have any proof of these claims.
Bankers told Joey he must have taken the money since he tapped his phone at the ATM.
Since I didn't report my phone missing, that I must have made these charges, which was not true at all.
The bank refused to check the surveillance video to see who really took out his money.
They said the police have to request the surveillance video. They need like a subpoena.
And so Joey took matters into his own hands. He made his own video.
Every time I walked my dog, I would just look to see if he was there. And he was there one time.
From across the street, Joey saw the same man lurking at the ATM. Secretly, he shot this video. He says it shows the man scamming someone else.
I told Chase, hey, I have this video. Is this proof? And they said, no, just because you have proof of them doing it to someone doesn't mean it happened to you.
We contacted Chase Bank. It reviewed Joey's case, and this time he got a refund. The bank also refunded other scam victims, but it has not said how it investigates
that don't
these
fall
scams,
under hustle,
telling us
That
we are
fall
making
under a
changes to our
scam.
ATMs to protect our customers.
I was super surprised because I tried so hard to get that money back.
That's a goddamn scam. That ain't a hustle.
Well, again,
I guess it's a hustle for the scam, I guess.
There you go.
That's a goddamn
There you go. And it is in another news, my boy.
motherfucker. First of all, I don't even like the tap. I hate when I be saying like,
I don't like Joey. He got too many
yo,
S's.
Joy part of the alphabet community. Joy ain't gonna fuck that.
Joey kind of bouncy, child. What you think? Joey kind of.
Aziz face ass. Joy. Aziz. Yeah. Joy got the S. I don't know, son. I just don't like that you fell for it with your duck ass. Like what you was doing.
That's a good point. That's a good fucking question. Not a point. My bad. That's a good fucking question, Joey. Oh, you blanking out again, child. You blanking out.
Let's your limit like $2,000 for the D. But you
You
still
blanked
can't.
out, child. We ain't
What
hear
you gonna
what you
take it
said.
out for 1,400 at a time? I mean 400 at a time?
That's what the nigga did.
Nigga. How we know you ain't just did that to make it seem like, you know, you look good, bro. You growing up.
That's what the bank was saying. Because actually, I went through the same thing, and I'm telling the people at the bank, like, ma'am, I'm not from here. I don't have a car. I can't go to all these different places that you telling me my fucking card was being used at, especially no fucking casino. Like, ma'am, no, $800? And I called and reported my card missing, and them bitches still was
Boy,
letting
let
the
me tell you
transaction go
something.
through, and I'm like,
See an ATM at the casino? Man, look here. It costs you $20 to get $20 in that bitch. So if you gonna do a transaction, you might as well take as much as you can take out.
the limit is 800 at some casinos.
Yeah, but the ATM fee is $20.
I was about to say, yeah, if your ATM fee is $20 though.
Not the
What we doing?
Yeah, you hold up.
Nah, they
hold
hustling.
up for that.
They hustling. That's the hustle, the fucking casino. They hustling.
What you gotta remember is this too.
$20 to get your transfer
Boy, that
money,
shit pissed
nigga.
me completely off.
Nigga.
I know.
I had to pay it though,
God
but that shit had me mad as a motherfucker.
You paying $20 for that particular ATM, but think about it like this here. That particular ATM is not on your bank's network, so you gotta pay a bank fee to go with that $20 ATM. It ain't gonna show up on that ATM.
No,
It's gonna show up on your bank.
It's show on your shit. So the bank hustling. We know that too. You know what I'm saying? Because them people ain't got they ain't got that money in there. But that's examples of hustles with no heart. Because y'all know y'all ain't got that money in there.
Facts.
Y'all know y'all ain't got that money in there. Y'all
ain't worrying about the people
No.
who actually have the money They work for it.
If
Y'all
a
ain't
nigga, if everybody try to draw their money out that bitch at one time, somebody ain't getting
shut down.
paid, dog.
Somebody.
Or the bank gonna be giving out IOUs.
Yep.
Yep. They had to make a new money, huh, Chop? Like food stamps.
Shit, ain't they'll start saying, "Oh no, we use digital currency now." Fuck that shit. But check this.
Oh no, you tripping? No, Pete. I'm glad you said that because that is what's about to happen if you're paying attention to the roof.
Oh yeah,
that
that's
is
what
what's
they
about to
saying.
happen. They keep saying it's the most money we ever owe. The easiest way to wipe it clean is to change the currency.
Change the currency or get rid of cash altogether.
That's changing the currency. Ain't gonna be no more cash. It's gonna be all digital. You're gonna be tapping with your phone.
And that shit gonna end bad as a motherfucker. Because we keep
some dirty motherfuckers, bro.
Think about
they can't keep
it.
hiding
Government
that shit, though, they did a lot of fucked up
are
shit.
being hacked. Financial institutions are being
exactly
hacked.
what it's going
Telecommunications is being hacked. Fuck Amazon, motherfucking AT&T, Amazon, AT&T, Cash App, Chime, PayPal,
Zelle,
all them
PayPal.
bitches done got hacked in the last 10 years. So why would you even think about going
It's part of the.
with
It's part of the process.
I think so too.
They
I
going
think so
digital.
too,
They going digital because going digital, they can. You don't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah, you do.
That 9 could have been 9 all day, and then you decided to make that bitch a 15 or 20 or 100, and now you went from $9 to $109 or $199.99. Nigga, like you don't know what numbers they could put in to do what. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that goes back to what we was talking about the swimming pool shit, right? So if they don't got that much gold, the power's not gonna change that much. So how do the people in power stay in power? They gonna buy a bunch of fucking cryptocurrency, and they gonna have it first while it's hot, and then it's gonna be why people saying the same shit you saying, Peter. That's just like everybody saying, I don't want to buy a house under Trump. You're stupid. That's what you is. You're stupid. Because if you the people, the houses ain't gonna sell so bad, niggas gonna be begging you to buy them bitches.
Correct.
As soon as them Democrats get back in office, the first thing they gonna do is, oh, we gotta get people back buying houses. Then they gonna have a deal on that house that's gonna have you paying for that motherfucker for 50 fucking years.
Yep.
Season 9, episode 1. Y'all remember Chad said this?
And guess what? Guess what? That shit happened.
Because when it come true, I don't want to hear shit.
Well, look,
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
it ain't like because remember,
No, he not.
the shit happened
It's
at
a moat
the
right
end
here.
of George Bush, the second George Bush that was in. The housing bubble had done pop. Like houses was just like the just trying to buy a house during that time was horrible.
So think about it. Before Katrina, rent used to be no more than fucking $500.
Yes, sir.
Two something niggas was paying the rent.
My sister had a house
For a 2 and shit.
a 2-bedroom house in the east.
2 and 3. Yeah.
2 and 3, yeah.
$1,000 a month rent for that bitch. So
right now, if you want 2 or 3 bedrooms,
you're looking at 15.
You're looking at
easy.
1,500, 1,200 to 1,500.
And depending on the neighborhood, if it's heavily gentrified,
yes, sir. Depending on depending on all that.
You looking at least 2,000.
Yeah, that shit definitely changed, fellas. I agree with both of y'all on this one.
They putting the fucking cardboard boxes up and selling that shit out there.
I called the house.
And you can write it old LJs.
I called the house.
Fucking go right in fucking old LJs or old East or whatever. Get a house, put that same money into it. The bitch gonna last you and your family 100 share. Yo. But It's a lot. It's a lot going on with that money. And I'm sorry to segue that far into something else, but that crypto shit and that digital currency, that is what they leaning towards. Though that paper dollar gonna die.
Yeah, they want us to trust that
Been trying
so
to kill
much. But remember, they made the dollar up too. Because remember, before that, it was what?
Gold.
The barter system.
The barter
And yeah, you bartered gold, nigga. It was tangible. It was something that you could put in somebody's hand.
Silver.
Yeah.
Copper. That bitch ass.
Copper.
Think about it.
They ain't had niggas digging in the
What they
mines
used
for
to put
nothing.
that gold on?
Come on, man.
What they put that gold on, Pdot?
Oh.
A fucking scale. Would they put that weed on? A scale.
Yep.
Would they put that coke on?
You paid
A
for
scale.
by the ounce. Everything.
When you go
weigh
eat fucking steaks out to eat, would they put that fucking steak on?
It's
scale.
ounces, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they tell you when you buy it, they tell you how many ounces it is.
Yeah, leave me the fuck alone. It's all drugs.
Your weight in gold. Your weight in gold. Yes, sir.
It's all drugs.
It's always been a standard.
It's the same game.
Just like Greg said, bro. Just like Greg
I
said,
knew
bro.
you was gonna do that.
It's a game.
I knew you was gonna do that.
It's a game.
But if you're gonna come way over here, you got to drive faster, sir.
He's driving, y'all. Don't worry.
Oh,
about that.
yeah.
He just
Yeah, you got to
he
drive
ain't got
faster,
road
sir.
rage, but people really don't know how to drive. I'm sorry. We're gonna have a whole segment about that driving shit too, fam.
God dang.
Nah.
Shout out to Law and Crime, though.
I mean, you
Go
did.
What? Now, honestly, what would y'all situation be? Now, I'm gonna ask the question now and then play the video. What would y'all do in this situation if this was y'all working in the store this time? And I would only presume.
What's the situation? If you're gonna ask the question, you gotta tell us the situation.
That's why I said I'm gonna ask the question and let you see the video, and y'all just tell me what would you do if you were a clerk working in a store, which I presume is real late at night, because I don't think this motherfucker would do this type of shit. Well, yeah, they would. They would. But
it looked dark outside. Just
no,
looking
I'm
in the
saying, I would only presume that it's late at night.
I help you out.
So, what would y'all?
He ain't by
Just
himself,
remember
too,
the question: if it were you as the clerk of this store, what would you do? So I'm about to play the video, and y'all keep in mind the question. Oh wait, I got the sound off.
A robbery attempt is nipped in the bud when an armed man finds himself up against a convenience store worker with his own weapon. It happened on September 9th in Pensacola, Florida. The Escambia County Sheriff's Office released this security video saying the suspect, 32-year-old Rakeem Stephen Tate, turned a bad decision into a worse decision when he entered the store armed. Security footage shows Tate walking inside with a gun under his right arm. He walks around the store before speaking with someone who is off camera.
I don't mean no harm. I'm just not from around here.
Oh, he say I don't mean no harm.
Escambia County officials say the clerk noticed Tate was armed before he entered the store and ran to the back room to arm himself with his personal weapon.
What's that?
After leaving the store, Tate was charged with openly carrying a prohibited weapon and attempted robbery with a firearm. Officials with the Escambia County Sheriff's Office posted the security footage on Facebook, saying it was, quote, not a good time for a robbery. And while Tate may be from Chicago,
was he?
I'm not from around here, is what I'm saying. I'm from Chicago, bro.
Officials went on to write, quote, you're not in Chicago anymore. You're under arrest. With the latest developments in this story and also...
Fuck out of here, bro. Go ahead.
Damn.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Why? I hate when the states
Go ahead, my plug.
Yeah, Chicago just did some dumb shit to the Cheesecake Man out there too. So fuck Chicago anyway. Fuck.
Chicago tripping right now, sir.
Man made a fucking watermelon cheesecake. Y'all that fucking arrested this goddamn man for having a gun and having his valid license, but it didn't come up in y'all computer.
Yeah, that's not a him problem. That's a they problem.
That's a they problem. And they took his ass to jail.
I sure did. Damn.
Yeah, fuck Chicago and that dumb ass shit.
Yeah.
That stupid shit. Like you mad a nigga got what they need. Well, they got what they need.
I ain't hear around say stick them up or
none of that shit.
Give me the money out the draw. I ain't hear none of that shit, y'all. All I heard was that the man bought his gun because he's not from around here. I think he was letting Round know that this is why I have my shit because I don't trust the area. Now, how he did it was, you know, probably unlawful. But for the way the clerk, but for I'm just P. Trust me, you probably know I know P. I'm just saying what I'm seeing, dog. I'm not telling you what I believe. I'm telling you what I see, or what's really actually happening, right? Or what's supposed to be going on. The nigga went in the back to go get his gun because he was so scared. He was so terrified. The man, you can see the man got the gun not aimed at him at all.
Pointed at the floor. Hand out on
it's at the floor. Thank you. It's all the other precautions. It's a big ass gun now. Yeah, I'm gonna give the clerk that. It's a big ass gun. But I didn't hear the man say
nothing about robbing.
Give me the money out the register. Do all that.
Give me the money.
It looked like the man paid for whatever.
Give me the money.
It looked like the nigga paid for whatever he had. You heard me, with the gun in his hand. And they say he walked out the store. They say he walked out and then y'all arrested him. Oh, then you gonna say something about a robbery. Why you saying robbery, News? News, why are you saying robbery? The man did not rob him. Why is y'all lying to these people because he did that? That's what I'm saying, bro. This is a good point of how they look at us, fellas, when we do the same shit a redneck white boy would have did.
Of course.
With no consequences.
Man.
That shit don't make no sense to me, Chuck.
I hate fucking.
Would you would have felt more comfortable? Yeah, bro. Like you could blatantly see it sometimes. Like certain shit just don't be making no sense. But certain things though, when you see it, it's like, the fuck is you talking about? Why would you even report that shit like it's a robbery because the man have a gun? Was it registered?
Came in there.
Was it his? Like all that shit. Y'all didn't mention none of that shit though. But you said the police did some slick shit and had some slick shit to tell him when he left out the store. What that bitch said? That bitch said, yeah, you're not from around here, but you gonna learn today or some shit. What that bitch said?
That nigga said you gonna learn today. No, he said, but you gonna go your ass
paraphrasing,
around here.
Yeah, I'm paraphrasing, Chop. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, I didn't rob this nigga just now. I just got 2 blunts. I got a pack of the game right quick. Bitch, I had a couple of dollars in my pocket and I went bought me some weed because I ain't from around here. So I make sure I have shit, make sure a nigga don't rob me.
Like what?
Because I'm from Chicago. I rock a certain way when we out there. Where you're not in Chicago.
You're around there already.
Okay, but god damn. Okay, well, give me the right charges for what I did. Why are you talking about robbery?
Well, I tried to rob on.
So you automatically put robbery on me, Chop, when I walk in the store with a gun? Like Pdot said, in an open carry state?
Oh, folks. That's crazy.
I thought it was what they call that shit? Stand your ground state. I thought Florida was stand your ground.
Oh, also don't talk about that. I just watched that neighbor shit on Netflix.
Go ahead, fellas. Yeah, y'all go ahead. I just want to see
It is a
That
stand your
lady,
ground
that
shit,
white
and
bitch
it's an open carry.
It's weird.
shot through that door and killed that fucking black lady. Was fucking return for playing outside. She go her ass
I
out
remember
there.
that shit. Yes,
Shot the
sir.
fucking lady through the door. The bitch said in the interview she heard about the Trayvon Martin shit, the stand your ground shit. Like, yeah, bitch, you thought you was about to get off with that shit on some stand your ground shit, and the people was like, fuck no. Bitch, you going to jail. You tried to shoot that lady. How you shoot the lady and cry and say I'm sorry and all that on the motherfucking on the thing with the people at the same not the witness stand. She called the fucking the 911 operator.
Yeah.
How you call a 911 operator and you saying all that, but then it's this?
Yeah, she played victim. That's what y'all saying.
Yeah,
The bitch played victim.
Oh, it
She,
was
when you
about
call
5.
911,
I was so scared. I thought she was gonna come in here.
I had to do it.
No, bitch, you lying.
I
You had to
remember
do
that
shit.
shit.
You had to do shit. You did that shit because you wanted to do it. And
Thank you, bro.
you've been getting on your fucking nerves. I get it. There was dope.
That's how I feel about the clerk, Chop. That's how I feel about the clerk. He went got his gun and all that so he could feel safe, and then still call the police and tell the police that the man, yeah, somebody in here robbing me. Oh, somebody had to tell the police. Somebody had
He's
to
not
tell the
gonna
police
just make
that
that up and say, "Oh yeah, you was trying to rob
you.
him."
That's what
No,
I'm saying. Yeah, you trying to rob
actually-
him?
Look,
Get your ass in the car.
Because
You
I
trying to
remember,
rob him?
if I'm right,
Thank you,
at
bro.
the beginning of the video, they said he saw the dude coming before the dude even got near the store, so he went and got his gun. So in that time, you likely had time enough to call the police while you was in there getting your gun, saying, "Hey, I think a guy's about to come in here and rob my store," even though dude did not come in there with the intention to rob you. And that's why the police probably threw them charges on and talking about you about to come in here and rob you, or you under arrest for robbing the store, illegal
your black ass
carrying
can't
of a
protect
firearm.
yourself.
I like, first of all, you charging me with illegal carrying of a firearm in the open carry fucking state. That charge got to get dropped right there. Then there's no actual proof that I tried to rob the store.
Everything is on camera. Yes, sir.
And it's on, and it's audio.
And they tried to edit. You saw they tried to edit the shit too, huh?
Yeah.
You see they show you when a man purchased something. Why, Pdot? Because that shit would look bad for they goof ass and they fucking news that they trying to show us. It would have looked it bad. Because they would have showed us that the man, how you purchase and rob at the same time. What the fuck is this? Nothing to lose with Martin and the white boy? Give me a 25 on pump number 20. With, nigga held that nigga by gunpoint because he thought he was about to get robbed. Because he saw the gun. And he asked the man, "You a cop?" The man said no. So guess what the clerk did, Peter? That nigga put out a big ass shotgun on the man. All right, motherfucker. Freeze. Scared as Pete, scared as a motherfucker. The white boy done finaged him, put the gun down and put his gun in his face. The man didn't even have no bullets in the bitch. The nigga said, "Bruh, give me some of them Twizzlers and put 30 on pump number 5. Snatch the phone cord out, snatch the motherfucker, swap that nigga, snatch that bitch out of that motherfucker, and say, all right, now here's your money for it. Okay? Now I'm gonna go about my way." And that's it. The man looked at him when he was pumping his gas, Peter, and the nigga looked in the window. And the nigga gave him that nod, like, "Was that?" You know how we nod with people, like put our head up? Was that?
Yeah.
He put that head up. The clerk did the same thing. Put his head up. Yeah, bitch, because I wasn't trying to rob you. You just automatically assume, and this is what happens, bruh. I'm telling you, round.
Living on assumptions,
I'm
bro.
telling you, round. That shit is real, bro. And a lot of the times, the news take advantage of that shit too, bro.
Hell
Especially when they're trying to tell a story
or sell a story. Because remember, everything they do is paid for.
That's a good one. I agree with that.
Sponsorship. So
I correct myself. Yeah.
In order for you to keep selling these stories, you gotta keep a good script going.
And guess what's the best script? Somebody got to be the hero, and somebody got to be the villain.
And the nigga, anything black. Oh, if y'all ever notice in any
damn near anything black is damn near is automatically the villain.
Damn near anything ever watched between heroes and villains, especially like if you ever noticed them old cartoons, they always had the white man as the man in white as the savior, and the villain always had to be the sketchy motherfucker walking around in black
all the time.
Right.
Yep.
But then the Japanese come out with some shit like Dragon Ball Z, and it's niggas with long hair, with locked up hair,
calling
and
them
monkey tails and shit. If we was a fucking monkey, if we was one,
I'm glad you said that, Top. That's a good point, though. I don't think they pay attention to that.
What the fuck you thought would have happened? If we was
Piccolo was the
monkeys,
nigga from the
nigga?
Caribbean with the deep voice.
Nigga, Piccolo was the nigga that used to have that pack. Nigga don't want to say that. Piccolo probably used to have that pack, son. I wouldn't give a fuck
Piccolo
with nobody's thing. No, son. I won't smoke that Namek pack, son.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The nigga with the green.
Yeah, I won't smoke that Namek pack, son. Fuck that. I'm trying to see what that shit on. The whole fucking planet green, bitches. Ain't no Reggie on that motherfucker.
Everything green in that bitch.
Yeah, child, fuck a sensu bean, nigga.
No, I want that motherfucker too.
Tree, nigga.
Look,
give me that fucking sensu bean.
The X-Field right there, the sensu bean.
Give me that bitch. Fuck that. Boy, what? Just imagine.
Look, you probably smoking a tree off the sensu bean, huh? The sensu bean make a tree that you can smoke.
Right. Grow me a fucking sensu bean tree in the yard, nigga. Playing. But like I say, a lot of people, you just gotta make the comparisons. You see, it be a lot of
contrast.
shit. So,
they call it contrast and comparison.
Yeah, bro, it's more than one way, bro. Y'all stop believing in Lil Wayne and all these other bitch ass niggas who thinking shit don't exist no more, or they making it seem like shit is better for this and for that. No, they just finding other ways to do the shit. They're like I said earlier, it's if you don't know your past, bruh, you're doomed to repeat that shit in the future, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
So when shit is happening to these kids, bruh, they making it seem it's like it shouldn't be happening.
So look,
but guess what, kids, they been doing it.
So
Y'all just don't understand how to.
So something like the fall of the church, you need that, right? When we thinking about it, we kind of watched it happen throughout all these years. You know what I'm saying? The shit turned from being about church to being about the pastor and all these goddamn funds and this, that, and the third. You know,
the songs
changed.
just getting into it, the entertainment part of it. Yeah,
they let the gays take. Why you let them take God first? That's what they took God. Not saying, like I said, I am not saying.
Damn, that's a good way to say that.
I am not saying
how we let them take God from us.
Thank you.
I think that's the problem.
How you let them just say?
That's our problem, son. Yeah,
look,
we let them motherfuckers take God out of our life, dog. Real shit, nigga.
Son, I work with this chick, and she said her grandma. She said she got a friend that and they got some other people that still got the penis, even though they, and some of them cut it off. And she was like, yeah, them motherfuckers that cut that shit off, she said her grandma said, them niggas that cut that shit off, they gonna need that motherfucker back before they try to get in heaven. Because God gonna be looking for the person that he gave you. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be looking for this. Like, what, nigga? Where your dick at, nigga? Like, what happened to that?
Wait, you got some cutting off and you got some adding on. Ain't that a bitch? We got
but like her grandma said, like her grandma said, their ass ain't getting past the pearly bitch.
We got the addition, we got the division, and we got the motherfucker subtraction. All rolling on our planet at the same fucking time.
Everybody playing doing math, but ain't nobody doing no history.
Yeah, they doing history. His story. His mama was on that. His daddy was on that. Yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
Right
Great
over
points,
here
too,
and
fellas.
shit. Yeah, that was the Pete. That's all you had.
Yeah, that's
You
all
ain't
I had.
got no other news.
That was my in other news, nigga.
Oh, all right, damn, we moving along. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
2 hours in. Shout
Yeah,
out
look
to
how
always
much shit we
popping,
covered
yo.
that
Supporting us,
fast.
P. Chad, DD504.
They've been in here the whole
You know
time
what I'm
too.
saying?
We've been up to 3 the whole
It
time
been,
we've been in here.
Shout out to
it
y'all,
been,
man. And the other 3 that's listening.
Other 2.
y'all
You
been
know,
Yeah, it
kind of
might be 2.
quiet, but
put y'all comments. And if y'all won't come up, too, if y'all listening and y'all won't come up and say anything on any of this, you know what I'm saying? We more than welcome everybody on the panel. So if you look up to the top of the
yes,
comments,
sir.
the link is in the top of the comments. Just hit that link. You know what I'm saying? You come up and talk your shit too. This is Blunt Talk. Y'all already know. Nola style, baby. But yeah, I had a new Chop. You had some other news?
I just was gonna talk about. I was just gonna show that the chunks of good look so people
Yeah,
can
the
see.
gambler thing, huh?
Yeah,
You
so
want me
they
to
can
do
see.
mine first, or you
Yeah, you
want
can go ahead. You
to
can go ahead because I'm getting it out the truck.
Pdot play that Paul Mooney for me right quick for the people, bro.
All right.
I want y'all to check out my dog Paul Mooney. If y'all don't know Paul Mooney is a comedian. He was popular in the 70s and the 80s. He helped people like Richard Pryor and other comedians come up. John Witherspoon, if just to name some names that we probably familiar with, just to think about it. He actually wrote for a lot of other white sitcoms as well. He was also a great writer, and he saw a lot of shit as well. And he was also one of these people who spoke out about how white people were told certain things and they treat people a certain way versus black people and how they was treated a certain way and was told certain things. And he has a great opinion on the topic in itself, fellas, but also he gonna give you some extra shit too with it. So just peep him out because Paul Moore is one of my favorite comedians too. I'm gonna just say that, and it's because of his
Honesty.
sarcasm, fellas, and honesty. Thank you, Chop. I was gonna say that too. His honesty and his sarcasm, as well as his, knowledge of just being in the game. Just being here for this hustle as far as a comedian. So when people have certain things, y'all have to really listen to them and just catch the jokes. Some of this shit might go over your head if you just looking for the honky dory. But if you really listen to me, really pay attention, the motherfucker is hilarious, bro. But it's also so truthful. Sometimes people can't, find that heart in themselves to really actually really listen to how the hustle of just white supremacy and ways of trying to hold shit in their hand, keeping the hustle on one end, not fairly looking at shit. So sometimes we might get confused with how shit's supposed to actually go. But like I said before, if you actually pay attention to our history and understand, you're deemed to not repeat the same bullshit. So for the younger generation and for people, that don't really know about Paul Mooney, check him out right quick, Peter. You could play it, bro.
All right.
He's half African.
Obama is.
He's half African. Everybody's half white. That's when people say they're biracial. That means that they can prove one of their parents is white. Every black person in America is biracial. That's why I like DNA. DNA doesn't lie. And the white man that invented DNA, trust me, he's dead. They found him by the railroad tracks. Because DNA was supposed to put black people in jail. And what it did was free them. That's God's work.
Okay, pretty close. I mean, let's see.
Go ahead, guys. Let's do something else. I'm enjoying this. This is crazy. Yeah, go ahead. You have to want nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think a lot of people are going to be looking at this in rebuttal to the previous clip. I mean, a lot of things have changed and some haven't in the last 3 years.
Yeah, well.
We've gotten a president elected that's African, half African. and Michael Jackson passed.
Yeah, Michael passed. Yeah, the world
What
lost
the
a
fuck?
genius.
They kind of
Michael
having an
Jackson was not a
election
pedophile.
and Michael Jackson, you know what?
That. Now, he was definitely X-Files, but he's not a pedophile.
So,
He said he wasn't a pedophile, Chop. He was definitely X-Files, but the nigga wasn't a pedophile.
So
Give up.
if the definition of racism is holding power over someone else, is that how you define it?
It's not how I define it. It's what is. Look at America's history. America, if you believe in coded, America says race. America is race. America's founded on racism. I didn't found America. I had nothing to do with America. It is what it is. I didn't create it.
So there's an interesting point that Richard Pryor makes about when you first became friends. He said that he envied you in a way.
What?
In the book, you say that he felt envious of you in a way because you had no fear.
Well, no, I've never had it. I've never had it. That's since I was 7. I don't have it. It's innate. That's God in me. I have nothing to do with it. People are stunned by things that come out of my mouth. I'm shocked. It comes from somewhere else.
You're an open vessel.
Yeah, it's just it's just. I'm surprised some things that come out of my mouth. I'm shocked. People are shocked, but I'm shocked too. But I like it.
How do you get away with it?
Easy. I told you I was free, white, and 21. That's how you get away with it. And when you realize that you're free, white, and 21, you'll get away with it. It's an old Southern expression. And it says everything. It really does.
Okay, I'm curious. Does it make sense to you?
Oh, well, it makes a lot of sense. And it makes a lot of sense to you, too.
I understand.
You don't. You don't.
I'm just thinking in terms of if that was 100 years ago, we're going to be dealing with race, and that's going to be the issue. And seemingly, like you said, overtly, it seems that things have changed.
Yeah, not really. No, I'm writing a script now. Remember Rip Van Winkle? Remember? My Rip Van Winkle's black. He falls asleep. There's a man being lynched. He sleeps for 100 years. He wakes up, a man's being lynched. Maybe when you see my film, you'll understand it more. You'll be better educated about it. Ain't nothing changed but the weather. You know, I told you tonight about the doll test. The girl had the doll test. Our kids say the same thing. That means that they're being brainwashed. The white doll is nice, it's pretty, and the black doll is bad and ugly. That's brainwashing. You know, that comes from that, what was that man's name? That Lynch man. That Willie Lynch. That's the Willie Lynch syndrome. It's to brainwash us. Then they'll do it themselves. They must only love and trust us, not each other. Notice the difference in their skin color, their ages, and terrify their females. Our black women do things that came from slavery. They don't even know why they do it. Black women slept with the white man. When you sleep with someone, they're very vulnerable. And the black woman found out how much he hates us. That's why she has a fear for the young black male. Women in our family will damn near make a black man a pimp. They protect us. They give it to us. They try to hold us as long as they can because they know once we get out there, because when we reach puberty, that sexual thing, that white man, they know how much that white man hates us. And we're going to jail. We're going to be murdered. And the black woman knows it. And she takes the female and she pushes her out there first, working jobs, everything. But not us. She holds us back psychologically. It comes from slavery. They have a fear. They terrorize.
Terrified. Come on.
They tore the black man. They put horses. They tore our heads off. They did evil things so she could see it, so she could make her children behave. She has a fear.
Yeah. Bell Hooks has a book that deals with that.
Who?
Bell Hooks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she says that, a lot of the...
How old is she?
She's probably in her 50s.
Well, then she's been watching my show. They'll watch me and listen to me. I'm serious.
It
doesn't even matter. I've been doing this for 41 years. You know, Richard, more than half of his life. I've been talking this. I've been on that front row, believe me, and they've been sitting there. I did this when it wasn't popular. I'm not getting into people's case, but I'm nobody's fool. I have that soapbox. I have a voice, and they listen. They get a lot of stuff from me. I've been out there. I was in Hollywood when Richard and I kicked that door in. We didn't open it, we kicked it in. That's why this generation thinks that it's their birthright. We had to give up a lot for them to have what they have. I had to wait 40 minutes for my grits. This generation gets their grits in 5 minutes. They want stuff instantly now. They can't even wait to die. That's why they kill each other.
Exactly.
So you're going to die. Just wait for death. It's coming. Just wait. Be patient.
Just wait.
Snow White, it's funny. The bottom line is it's very, very funny.
Yeah, P. That's all I have for,
Whenever you're gonna have
for my other new fella. What you think about that? What you think about that, child? He dropped some jewels right quick though, and this old shit. This stuff that need to be taught to these children today, because they think all this shit was already here, child. TikTok and all that shit. They thought all this. They thought they was been supposed to be doing this shit. They thought this shit was just available for motherfuckers to do, child. Like.
Not having no real understanding.
Remember where this comes from. No, prisoners of war, right? Let's go all the way back then. How you was a prisoner of war, and through generations, there's prisoners of war being comedians, doctors, lawyers, and all this shit. Who broke open the door, like the man said with him and Richard?
Right.
Who bust open the door? There was somebody that bust open the door. This is why they do this shit to this day that they can't deny. Because now that people bust open doors, you now have these people that were prisoners of war in these same offices and shit, so they could do the job that y'all lazy ass was really just sitting there in. Yeah, just sitting there because you're who you is, or because of your skin color, you just have the job. But now that you have people qualified and in these offices and in these buildings and shit, now what do you do? Now what do you say? Oh, I changed the factor. Oh, I could change this to make it seem like, A dude told me something earlier too that I was listening to. When they talk about the caucus of people's, it's like a signature of rights of what you're coming to the country to do, right? So I don't know if y'all know, it's not only a black caucus, it's a Chinese caucus and it's the Spanish caucus. It's an India caucus too. And on their agreements, fellas, it's for the benefit of their people. We're here to do this and help America out through the benefit of Indians. We're here in the benefit of Spaniards, right? We're here in the benefit of, you see what I'm saying? But when it comes to the Black caucus, we're here in the benefit of minorities. This one, that one, and this one. It don't just say black.
No.
You see what I'm saying? So this is the problem, fellas. This is why other races and shit could come here and set up shop in your black communities and make money. They're giving them the right to actually own those mom and pop shops that grandma and them had, and that was a store for black people at one time. Now the Chinese own it. Because they give them the right through the caucus of what their signed agreement was. Why our signed agreement look different, fellas? So this is just something that we need to think about, though. Anybody want to chime in on what Paul Mooney said?
Paul Mooney said a lot, and I think the part he said the most that fucked me up, that the younger generation don't get, is nigga paved the way for you little bitches. Like, oh, I'm gonna just use this for example, right? Like, let's just use fighting for example, right? Let's just use that for example. We beat up so many niggas, probably between me, you, and Pdot. We probably beat up a good 20 niggas. We didn't beat up
Yeah,
enough
I had
niggas.
some fights, definitely.
We didn't beat up enough niggas or didn't had enough fights to where niggas said, fuck that, we going straight to guns.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no way we about to stand out there and be fight. Cause I heard a nigga today, nigga like y'all know Line of the Puppet. And they got this
Week 2.
dude, 504 Muscle or whatever. He be selling
Shout
cars
out,
and
shout
shit.
out.
Cool dude, you know what I'm saying? Be selling cars and shit. I ain't never he could get, you know, I don't know, like I ain't got nothing bad to say about him, but 9 out of 10, if you see him on a video, he be going off on some shit like normally if you see him, even if you see him playing basketball on the court, like that nigga he ain't one of them. He old school New Orleans for sure. I would say that. If I could say anything about him in the most respectful way, he old school New Orleans on some shit. But the dude lining the puppet must have said something crazy to him, and dude trying to, you know, fight like, bitch, when I catch you, you know, we gonna get it in. And I'm not no disrespect to Lionel because I understand why Lionel is dealing with it like that or whatever. But in his mind, Lionel thinking out of like, man, I'm not about to be out there fighting with that dude in the street. If that nigga, I'm not saying this what Lionel was saying, but
Right.
if that nigga come hit me, I'm gonna shoot his ass dead.
Yeah, it's a different
These
time.
children
Yeah.
buying Glocks, they going buy them bitches $700 guns, $800 guns, $900 guns. Some of these niggas got
Yeah, bro.
$1,200 guns.
Let's talk about that right quick too, Chuck, because I don't think people understand the concept of money these youngers don't understand the concept of money when they're buying these guns, and a lot of them don't understand that the handhelds are more expensive, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. No, just just chime
The
in on that. That's all.
handhelds are way more expensive. It's better to have a rifle though, because the handhelds ain't trying to do nothing but mimic the rifle anyway.
So a lot of them is spending money that they shouldn't even be spending, right?
But look, like I would say, like for a Draco, right? Anybody, unless you practice shooting that gun a lot,
Thank
you
you.
ain't just and you not just shooting nobody with no Draco without no stock on it. You hear me? Like you're gonna need a stock, you're gonna need probably a full grip and all that type of shit just to keep that bitch from bouncing. Reason being, I've been right next to someone shooting a Draco, a 5.5, I mean a 7.62 Draco, while I was shooting a 5.56 AR-15, and nigga liked my shit. Nigga was like, yeah, boy, that bitch ain't even move. I will be able to shoot the fucking hairs out your nose with that motherfucking AR-15 easily, versus me shooting everybody around your nose versus your nose. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you ain't, you're not hitting nothing.
Education,
they
education comes
buying
with
it.
that. Yeah.
It's a popular gun. The drug dealers got it. They never shooting them. These niggas ain't buying these guns and then going to do moves with them. You see what I'm saying? They're not doing that because if a nigga was in the street, a nigga will tell you the
Ain't
best
going
thing
to
to
the
do
range with them neither.
is a handheld, a revolver, or whatever, versus a damn a Glock or something like that. You get your revolver. That way, that bitch ain't gotta. You ain't gotta be dropping no buku shell, no fingerprint. None of that shit. You gonna shoot his ass, the bullets gonna stay with you. They gonna be looking. They just all they gonna have is a bullet hole. They ain't gonna know what to do. But it's like by us doing things the way we did it, by us being so fresh and shit, like with the clothes and shit, because they think that it's fresh to wear that $1,200 shit, but we was wearing cheaper shit and still getting the $1,200 fame with the cheap shit. So it's like You know, who taught y'all how to do that shit? You know what I'm saying? They not. They
What that
don't
saying
want to
was,
give.
Chop, it ain't that you don't. The man wear the clothes. How it go? You don't. The clothes don't wear the man. The man wear the clothes.
Yeah. Fuck wrong with you?
That
I
shit.
ain't seen none of them
Gone.
niggas
You right.
bust no
That shit
corduroy yet.
gone.
I
That's
ain't
why them
seen no
dumbass
niggas wear
niggas
no
wearing.
corduroy. Where's
That's
the
why them
niggas
niggas
with
wearing
the?
moon shoes.
Come on, thank you, thank you.
Niggas wearing moon
That's why they
shoes.
wearing moonless shoes
Cause
and
they
shit.
let motherfuckers sell them that
Fuck
bullshit
out of
instead
here,
of them telling
man.
them, nah, bitch, I'm buying this instead of that. Yeah, real fact.
The same way I feel about the New Balance over the Saucony's. I have never had a pair of Saucony's. I've never had a pair of New Balance in my life. But I would probably buy the Saucony's versus buying the New Balance because more people don't have the Saucony's. You're gonna look at my feet and be like, oh well, what's them? Versus, oh girl, yeah, I've seen them in the store.
Trendsetter type
Like,
shit. That's what we was striving for.
yeah,
Chop. We
like,
strive to be trendsetters
hey.
instead of followers.
Why you
It's
think
a lot
niggas
of
was
niggas.
wearing big t-shirts? My son, I tried
Yeah,
to
a lot
put
of niggas was the
a
like button.
I tried to put a jailhouse cuff in my son pants today because he had homecoming or whatever. But like I told him, I said y'all don't wear y'all pants big enough for no shit like that. I can't put no jailhouse cuffs in your pants. You don't even, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
you're
saying?
going back to the 70s. Yeah, that's some 70s
can't
shit.
do that.
Cause remember, they shit was remember the white tee and the jeans for the
Yeah, with
70s,
the
like
cuff.
Action Daddy or
Yeah,
something. They cuffed the tight
fucking
jeans.
right.
Yeah, child. You right. Go back to if y'all into movies and shit, if y'all
Nigga
listening
got that
on a
bitch cuff.
replay or you're listening right now, think about the Outsiders. I don't know if y'all did that story in school with the little gang and shit. The
Yeah.
Outsiders. Or Grease. If
Oh,
you seen Grease. Go look at Grease. Them niggas had the motherfucking rock jackets and the tight ass jeans with the big ass cuffs in them, child. So I definitely agree with you with a lot of that.
Trying to tell him, but I told him, I said the way y'all wear y'all pants now, you ain't gonna never get no jailhouse cuff in them fucking pants.
And the big joints thing came back out. You saw them big
Yeah.
You saw your boy and them, they doing it.
They doing
y'all
no,
play too
that's
much.
capri pants. But you can't call
The
it
big wide
that's
joints.
capri
They done
pants.
bought that back.
That's a bell bottom.
No, I'm talking about like it go all the way down to the bottom. They not tight at all. Like the whole pants is big now. Who doing them bitches?
All right.
I don't want to get them wrong, bro. Celine in them. And
I be seeing them wear the big pants.
what's the cross?
And the crop
What's the
top
cross?
shirts.
No,
and the crop
it's
shirts.
new. And it's there you go. Thank you, child.
Fucking
With
right.
the motherfucking belly button showing.
With the belly button out.
I sit there, y'all just
But if I just wear a white beater and some jeans, I'm tripping. You see what I'm saying?
Are you tripping? Yeah.
That was the style.
You
like, nigga, what?
You don't know what's happening.
Nigga used to be tweaking to wear that white beater.
I don't think that's gonna never go out of style too. I don't give a fuck what them motherfuckers say. Them little niggas gonna put on the white tee.
Too hot. It's New Orleans.
They could try to dress it up how they want.
You can try to be cute all the fucking way. Take that fucking shirt off, nigga.
I'm glad you say that because I think that's what it is, child. They think that being cute is something that women gonna like, but they're actually taking on women's fashion. So when they think they cute, they're actually being cute like a
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna try to go to the
man.
next thing. Look, these motherfuckers got you. They got you thinking different. Somebody said that earlier or whatever. Like you don't really know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing is right, but they'll have you doing it for a different reason, and you'll stop doing it because they got you doing it for a different reason. The gay people run the world, son.
Thank you, child. I'm glad you said that. I'm with you.
Not about the, and this not no bash on the people or nothing.
Fashion.
You
It's
have
not,
to
but there is.
understand how hierarchy works. I'm out the night one, bro. I went to Douglas. I went to Capitol. Like, bro, I'm not about to sit up there and we not, we gonna have a Bobcat probably for a fucking mascot. The colors gonna probably be blue and gray or whatever, or silver, and that's because I'm in charge. So it's gonna be what I like. So to see who's in charge of something, just look back and see whose ideas are they favoring? Because if they favoring those people ideas versus other people, the people that ideas they favoring must have more control for you to be choosing them people idea versus somebody else idea.
And if you
It's
wearing it,
just like with the bathroom.
you either trolling or you with it. So
I
it's
think
like
about it, son. These people had enough fucking power to sit up there and make your ass have to use the bathroom with them.
they forgot about that, huh? They forgot about them bathrooms.
Even if it
Remember,
didn't
that was a
happen,
big thing.
even if it didn't happen, they made it. They made it so they have that much power to where they made it a conversation.
Hmm. To make people feel a certain type of way about it if you don't agree with it. That goes along with that cancel culture, Jack. Yeah.
You ain't sleep on Pdot?
Oh no, I ain't really had nothing to say, but I do
All right,
want
I
to
got
say
two. I got two. I'm gonna go to Chauncey first because Chauncey is one of the things I brought up. And they got this dude that they caught. He been molesting people since the 90s.
Oh
They getting
shit!
sexual assault in New Orleans. I'm gonna bring him up
Is that
after
the
this.
Algiers white boy?
He black. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
I think. I don't know. I don't know because they got that. In New Orleans, you could be Cajun black. I mean Cajun white.
No, he
That's
was
like
white when he
almost
showed
black.
his
Oh,
No,
all right. He was a nigga.
this
He
a
was a
nigga you
white
couldn't miss,
person.
child.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Okay.
Yeah, he got caught. Algiers, he was doing that shit for a little minute, man. Yeah, I thought that was that. But go ahead.
You guys are missing something very important about this case. This was a sports rigging ring ran by La Casa Nostra, the New York crime families, spanning over years. This is the real life Sopranos, The Godfather.
They've been out
The
since the
families
90s.
those shows and movies are based on were arrested this morning.
To include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese.
Chauncey Billups was at those infamous poker games in Jersey.
Cheese fuck. Give me some food.
This actually happened today. Johnny Sack got popped. Carmine Lupertazzi put a gun to Terry Rozier's head and said, "You're going under points tonight, little buddy." When Makazian told Tony that he had $5K on Rutgers, Tony knew it was rigged. They were all in on it. They had Rozier, Billups, Beasley, and the boys on payroll for years. That's why our bets kept losing. That's why they never went over points. We're living.
That's why they still gonna lose to this day, because a lot of them other niggas still work for them.
Is so back. You guys are missing something very important about this case. This was a sports rigging ring ran by La Casa Nostra, the New York.
So how y'all feel about that, bro? Because this is one of the first articles. I wouldn't even say an article. First piece, comments or whatever about it that I see where somebody basically was putting the mob at fault more than they put Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier.
Right, P. You want to go first on that?
He sleep.
Pdot.
Yeah,
he sleep.
Oh man, you phone is man. Go ahead, man. But yeah, the Gambino. This is what I was asking you about, like the what families was involved and stuff, and a lot of these families, like he's saying, they've been out for a minute. So when we looking at this situation, we got to look at the gambling ring itself, Jack, and how all these gambling companies are now so acceptable, especially in the greater New York, because we know that's where the empire is for the NBA and the NFL. That's where they hold rank at. So a lot of times people don't understand how really this shit really go. But like I'm saying, chap, they talking about just using them. It's other niggas that's involved with this shit too, bro. That's been doing this shit for a little minute. And I'm talking about these niggas playing this so-called basketball that we playing right now. Even the refs too. Like I'm gonna go back to that Donovan thing. If y'all didn't watch the Netflix special on the referee Donovan, go look it up. Go do your research. He all on YouTube and shit too. He's telling you how these people were doing this shit and how he was involved with it as well. Yeah. He calling the shit in the game. Yeah? That's why I'm talking about the Michael Jordan shit. He started calling the travel. The league told Donovan, because remember, the refs run like a little coat, and they get the word from the top. They get whatever's going to happen from the top. So when they be doing the extra shit, or you don't see nothing happening, but they calling it, or a motherfucker looking at you crazy, and you give them a technical foul for just looking at you and shit, y'all. That's a part of all that, people. Don't just look at the ref like he just a regular man and he just, somebody done stole his bike and he mad at people, and he gotta come to work and now he just blaming it on everybody. No. That nigga work for the NBA or the NFL, however it go, or whatever sport you're playing, soccer and all that shit. They also have moles inside of these leagues. And these people do this shit. And I'm going to keep it real with you, chap. I think Anthony Davis is one of them niggas, huh?
Well, it's a lot of them.
Anthony Davis. And I'm going to keep it... Yeah. Two of them. I'm going to give you two right now. Anthony Davis and Karl-Anthony Towns. And that's just two for me right now I'm thinking about. Last night, Cubs was playing the motherfucking the gambling shit, right? You know them the only two niggas that didn't get their quota, and it wasn't nothing hard. Like it wasn't nothing that Anthony Davis normally do, or it wasn't nothing that
some easy shit.
Yeah. Like these niggas was 1 point behind getting their shit. Say like you hit you say this nigga gonna hit 20 points, right? 4 rebounds. The nigga hit the 4 rebounds and make 17, 18 points. Anthony Davis. You got him for 15 points or something, 17. Oh, he gonna hit that. I know David can get that. The nigga get 13 and get put out the game or something. So remember when he was having all that so-called injuries and shit, when his finger was hurting and shit, he had a bruise, a pinky and shit. When I be hearing shit like that, chap, that's the first thing I think about, son. Like, man, that nigga get paid, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. These niggas is shaving points. And know where I learned shaving points from? A fucking movie, chap. It's called The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler. That's what Adam Sandler went to jail for. Adam Sandler was shaving points. He sold the game, bro. He on purpose, chap, threw the ball wrong so they wouldn't score a fucking touchdown to win that game. But he know he was cold enough to make the touchdown for them to win the game. But he was in bed with these people, and that was his job to do that, though. This shit happened in boxing too, chap.
Yeah, they call that taking a dive.
Javante Davis,
like
all
doing right
come on,
now,
man.
huh?
I'm trying to, yeah.
Well, I'm crashing.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know that now,
Mafioso.
nigga. I'm crashing.
Yeah, mafioso. It's okay, Peter. You could jump off or jump in whenever you're ready, brother.
Nigga said she thicker.
Just let us know.
Nigga said she thicker than a Snicker, but her face a whatchamacallit.
Damn.
Man, nigga just said all
And the nigga
types
still
of
gonna
shit.
mount that bitch though. And the nigga still gonna mount that bitch and hit her with the baby root. I'm just
You
adding
just
those.
ain't know.
Niggas play too much.
And who wants that Butterfinger?
But yeah, bro, that's
Fuck, I'm about to go to the other one, man. Shit, that might make
Get
Pete
that cat
up.
and be the Milky Way. My bad. Go ahead. My bad. That's my last one. I quit.
Dang. Having who looking
Yeah, bro,
talking
that's my
about
shit with
it's
the
a
code.
snap and turn off.
Shit, boy, y'all playing games. I'm telling you, well, not y'all, but people playing games with that shit and making it seem like that shit honky dory, like it's just happening to y'all. No shit. If y'all didn't learn nothing today, man.
His name is Lucian Jacob,
hustle
and according to
way
the
more
Orleans
than they
Parish
hustle.
District, alleged crimes warrant
Now,
a
go
call to
ahead.
action.
We now have credible belief that additional.
Well, that shit was playing.
Yeah, it's playing.
I said, hey.
With the audio going in and out.
Survivors and witnesses may still be out there.
DA Jason Williams says DNA evidence has linked Jacob to unsolved sexual assault cases, some of them dating back decades. The shared DNA database known as CODIS helped law enforcement make the connections.
When you're dealing with DNA, you're dealing with CODIS hits, the accuracy level is very, very high.
Williams says this all comes after Jacob's recent arrest in Kenner. Williams wouldn't go into details about the arrest or charges, citing the investigation. When we searched, an inmate in Jefferson Parish named Lucian Jacob is in custody with charges including probation violations and indecent behavior with a juvenile.
Thanks to the amazing work of the Kenner Police Department in getting this predator off the street, folks who might have been scared to come forward can now have a collective sigh of relief and hopefully come forward and provide credible information.
Williams says Jacob may have also gone by different names over the years, including Billy Jacob, Little B Jacob, or Lou Jacob. Regardless of how far back the alleged crimes go, the DA's office needs survivors and witnesses to come forward.
Your voice matters. Your information can help bring closure and long overdue justice, not only for yourself, but for many others.
Others, Williams says, who may finally realize they're not alone. Mike McDaniel, WWL, Louisiana. His name is Lucian Jacob, and according to the Orleans Parish District Attorney, his alleged crimes warrant a call to action.
We now have credible belief that additional survivors and witnesses may still be out there.
DA Jason Williams says DNA evidence has linked Jacob to unsolved sexual assault.
Damn, that man, look at that man. That's how long he been doing that shit, son. Damn.
That nigga named
And
Lucian.
look how he ain't catch his ass
Lucian.
all this time. What is up with that?
Well, he done got caught, but it just keep falling through the cracks.
That's what they call it, Pete. You're right. That's what they call it.
He falling through the cracks, though.
Falling through the cracks. I got a picture of this nigga and everything.
Man,
I got this nigga on deck with his hair out looking like a finesse 2-time. Him and his partners.
No, that's that nigga there.
I know y'all seen. I know y'all seen that shit. Finesse 2-time going off on the people. That nigga be wearing that bush out. Oh yeah. It's definitely a sad situation when it comes to this shit. We advocates over here for this, bro. So
we advocates for the children, y'all.
We definitely have to start paying attention to our home state and know that we're not exempt. I mean, we do a lot of stories on other states that be having this type of time be going on with them, but at the same time, like Chop showing y'all right now, man, it's going on right in your motherfucking your street, your area, your neighborhood, and we need to start being a little more vigilant around these people, especially if they sending them cards to your house and let y'all know that y'all have these offenders in y'all neighborhood. Don't just be throwing them fucking cards away. Don't be just pay attention to the card.
That's the best part for.
Put that there you go, Chop. Put that motherfucker on like a to-do list.
Right,
nigga.
Everybody go to the refrigerator.
Yeah, you see this motherfucker.
Stay away. Run.
But that's all I had for this.
Oh.
So wrapping it up is Pdot ain't have anything.
Nigga, I played my 2 videos at End of the News. What did you keep
I
saying?
just have anything to say on that? Like, why you rushing? Cause you sleep. I'm just making sure you straight, nigga.
Fellas.
I'm sleepy.
Thumbhead ass nigga.
Nigga say I'm sleepy.
I know. You preaching to the choir. I'm the sleep stir, nigga. I would have been sleep.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I enjoyed myself though, fellas. Any final words, final thoughts? I think that's what he was mostly asking for.
I'm gonna go first. My final thought is the grind can't stop when you hustling towards whatever your goal is. So if something's stopping your grind or preventing you from doing that, no matter what that is. That's just like I seen Joey Badass talk about him sitting down with his wife or his girlfriend or whatever, fiance, whatever, and
Shout out to Joy. I fuck with Joy.
just they come up with a plan. Like how much money we plan on spending for the month. What we gonna buy? What we not gonna buy? What big purchase we gonna buy? What little purchase we gonna buy? What other things we gonna do? Like they plan all that shit out. So when it's time to actually do it, it's really just have another business meeting because, like you say, you gotta treat it like a business or whatever. So I'm saying that to say too that just like with a business, if you don't have a good business partner, that shit gonna fuck your shit up. It
Yep.
just is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm not with the whole starting over thing. I am with the relearning and reconnecting. You know what I'm saying? Because if you learn new things, you can learn how to love differently or whatever, and understand too. Like, all right, like women talk shit about men, but they are not responsible for us. We don't talk shit about women, I think, because we are responsible for them. So no matter what you say about me, well, no matter what you say about them, no matter what it is, it's gonna always lead back to a nigga. You see what I'm saying? You always lead back to, oh well,
Well, it was your responsibility to do this, to
yeah, like
do
what
that.
was
Like,
what
wait,
was he
whoa.
doing? Oh, she got to walk to work. Oh well, man, that bitch might be a drunk and can't drive, but
Or
they
might
not gonna
look,
see it.
or might already be on the job. You know what I'm saying? People don't look at the situations
And
like
same
that.
thing with friends and shit like that too. Not just in the relationship. Sometimes it be your family, your mom, your brother, your cousin, whoever. You know what I'm saying? But
Nigga
um,
hustling with you. Yep.
just make sure that you protect yourself along the way, because you will get. That's how you get sick. Like I know for me, I go on the binges. I be working on them hours and shit or whatever. I fuck around and get sick toward the end of that shit because I'm not paying attention how I normally pay attention. I'm tired than I'm normally am. My immune system ain't kicking in fast enough because my body tired and all
Right.
that type of shit. So just don't forget, stay the course or whatever, and whatever you choose, hard over hustle or whatever you learn from your street wisdom, whatever you learn from hustling or whatever, just know that you have to. The whole point is you changing yourself. You can't be uh, um you can't be the the fucked up version of you and the good version of you at the same time. You gotta learn how to turn that fucked up version off sometimes to make sure you get what needs to be done, if that makes sense. Or you just gonna sit and gloat about it, not talking about Pdot in a bad way, but you know, you're gonna have that one trauma, or you're gonna lean everything towards that versus trying to look at the whole situation versus just pointing out one thing that actually can just make a situation bad. Like you say, you got shot up, but in the midst of it, it was other shit that could have made not get getting shot. You wouldn't have had to go through it if you like you didn't say it before. If you'd have rehab, if you'd have protected yourself along the way, it wouldn't have been an issue. Like it's you getting shot was an issue. It was the fact that you didn't protect yourself along the way and the grind stopped. Not necessarily saying that the grind did stop, and yes, the grind could have kept going. It's just that the grind had to be shifted towards something else. And at that time, you didn't have the discernment to do it. You learning that now, you know what I'm saying? But just using what you said as an example too. But yeah, don't do that shit either, bro. Get that shit over with. Get it out the way. Get it off your mind. Talk about it, solve it. The best way to get it off your mind is to solve it, not just try to get past it. And don't forget who run the world. Shout out to Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier. I wish I knew what y'all was doing because I'd have bet against, I'd have won some money with you niggas. But shit, that's all I got. What you got? You got? Cause you sleep.
I wish I knew about this inside NBA game fixing thing, cause I know a lot of people who be using like all those different apps, FanDuel, DraftKings, and all that shit, placing money on bets and shit, right? So imagine if you a motherfucker who had the inside scoop about the games being rigged and why so many star players who projected to make a come up, right? As far as how many points, how many rebounds, how many assists and different things like that, and then they don't perform up to expectations, or they do perform up to expectations. Imagine being the person on the inside that know that shit, and you say, "Well, fuck it, I'm gonna drop 5 bands on what they call that a parlay, and your parlay hit, right?" Just knowing that little bit of inside information, dog. You know how many people losing, like taking it. I'm gonna just say it for what it is. They're taking a chance at winning a little bit of money, just to get by. They hustling, right? So imagine being a person on the inside and you start spreading that information around to people who you know are struggling, and it work out for them. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's not saying it's gonna work out every time, but that's just to say, you trying to look out for your people on the back end that might not have it as good as you have. But so I'm just saying, take that shit into account, and I look at that as though that would be a good way to show loyalty to the people who are patronizing your hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though you not losing, but you not winning nothing out of it either. You know what I'm saying? But you still got the loyalty of the people who who you helped out, which they could turn around and use that same money that they won from you being a person with a big enough heart to help them out. Now they got the opportunity to go help somebody else in another way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. Love and loyalty in the hustle game, that shit got so many different avenues that you could use to make shit work. With it, like we talked about too. They also got a lot of avenues that love and loyalty in the hustle game could fuck some shit up. So, I just take all that shit with a grain of salt, man, or a grain of sugar, or whatever, which one y'all want to use. But I definitely take that shit seriously, bro. And I think a lot of people need to reevaluate their hustle game and, try to formulate a plan that works out best for all people involved, especially when you're dealing with, hustling. But I'm gonna just leave it at that, bro. 'Cause like I said, I'm crashing out, bro. I'm about to go sleep. Fuck, I'm falling out.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be too long. We at the 3 hour marker, fellas. I'm gonna try to, keep it under the 305. It's 302 right now. One of the things I didn't mention, that I was thinking about while y'all was talking, was procrastination too. Like Chop said, just a few minutes ago, just get that shit done, man. Whatever you think you need to do for your hustle. Sometimes, you let your heart take you away from it, and it's due to uh things that you dealing with. But a lot of times it be you too. You it, you quick to see the outside or blame other people, and a lot of times we don't look within. We don't look at ourselves as well. That's why I brought up the situation with, dealing with females and shit, that becomes a part of procrastination, just holding on shit or waiting, or I'm gonna do this later and shit like that. So I think procrastination is one of those things too that get you away from your hustle. And protect your heart, man, while you in this hustle, whatever that is, because money don't have feelings.
Sure don't.
None of this shit that these people do, it wasn't done with feelings. It was done with a purpose. If we could even go back in the history, like we was talking about earlier when I brought up the Gregory and Paul Mooney, and I did that for a reason, just so people could understand, if they're listening, that this is not nothing new. Ain't nothing new under the sun, Ain't nothing new under the sun. This is just repeated shit that people is keep trying, and the reason they keep trying it, fellas, is because it's working. So why would I rock the boat? So a lot of times when people don't give a fuck and just steadily just focus on the hustle, I think that's the mentality. And sometimes you have to know thine enemy or the war. You gotta know your enemy if they are using your heart against you trying to hustle or trying to get your own thing. So this pedophilia, and with this is becoming a big problem. I don't think people really paying too much attention to it, and it's getting close to the home too. So just start being a little more vigilant with that too, while we talking about hustles, because guess what, that's their hustle too, to sell pornography and all this shit. I just showed y'all a while back, judges and everything doing this type of shit. Them motherfuckers having free calls and everything.
In the courthouse.
But P Diddy, yeah, and P Diddy locked up. So, you could go from a P Dot to a P Diddy if you don't give a fuck. So just just keep that in mind, people, when we all, thinking about our situations, you know what I'm saying? Be more vigilant and stop procrastinating, and just try to be a better person. And if you can't be that, but be the worst person you ever been, and you gonna get all the shit that come with that, and be prepared for what come with that, whether that jail time, murder, death, or benefits, that come with that, because a lot of people who on top has did some of the worst shit, and it's just because of them putting their hustle before their heart, or not having a heart at all, like the motherfucking Grinch. So just remember that we live with these beings in this world, and remember to protect yourself. So, protect your heart while you're on your hustle. Stay on the grind. Be loyal to your people. You know what I'm saying? And love on your people. And I guarantee you, all the benefits of that will come back to you tenfold. That's all I had, Chop. You could wrap it up, homie.
Okie dokie. Well, that's the wrap for episode of Blunt Talk Nola. I don't know what the hell we got. See y'all next.